Ooh.
Do you want to introduce us or should I?
Is anybody even here yet?
Don't know, but it'll be there for the after thing, so.
Fair enough. I'll go ahead and introduce us. Welcome,
Sound off in the
everybody.
chat if you're here.
Oh, I guess we
Not
can't
here.
see, can we? Is that a thing? I
I
don't know
can
how that
see.
works. You can see who's in the chat?
I can see.
Oh, I don't. I
But
don't
we'll
know
see
how
what
this
happens.
all
I mean,
works.
honestly, we're not starting the game until, like, what? We'll give them, like, 10, 15 minutes, see if anyone
That's what I'm
decides to
thinking.
wander in.
This is hangout time. This is where people come.
Excuse me.
Bless
That's
you.
Yeah,
I have
it's
to
getting
hide
worse.
the Discord chat because I am going to keep seeing the camera switch between all of our faces, and that's frightening to me.
You never know. The
Something
Discord
visual.
chat could be a good thing to join. We got a link in the description.
Oh, I meant our Discord call. I misspoke
Whatever's good.
drastically. Hopefully, yeah. Join our Discord. We have some fun in there. Usually, we've got at least a few people recapping our previous episodes with their favorite quotes and whatnot. It's a fun place to hang out, so come join us.
Welcome, Sophia Rosenbaum.
Our
Apparently you're
social media,
omnipotent. I don't believe you, but, hey, whatever floats your boat.
our social media manager has joined. That's always great.
Hello.
Hello.
How are we sounding?
That's a very good question. How are we sounding?
That's why I'm asking the chat.
That's why I was repeating the question to the chat.
See, this is the condescension that makes me want to just ruin all of your adventures.
Condescending? Me?
Yeah,
Condescending?
absolutely.
Get out of here.
Okay. Bye.
No, please. You're the only one that knows how the tech works.
Yeah. Go ahead, try that again. All right, audio seems good. We seem to be rolling. Yeah, anything we want to like talk about or do? I mean, we're going to be doing this from probably now on like Mondays, so and then we'll live stream this Mondays and then on Wednesdays the audio will go up on Spotify. I might cut out the pre-show stuff like this simply for time because what are the people listening or what are they going to bother with that?
Maybe I don't know. Maybe we'll make some memeable content.
YouTube
Should have been
party.
here.
That's fair. That's fair. Really, what we want to do is start an what's the word? Exclusionist atmosphere amongst our audience, where there are the haves and the have-nots of people who are here on Mondays and people that are not here on Mondays.
How is it an exclusionist thing? We just have like a totally open Discord. Anyone can join at any time. Like right now, you should probably join like right now because we might drop. We tend to drop gifs and memes and stuff in the middle of other people's turns to distract them. So if you want to be involved in that, and it's a little more that we can do with the YouTube chat. So
just a little bit of a delay.
Do we have the petty DM?
Oh yeah, can we copy the petty DM into the chat?
Into the YouTube chat? I don't know if I can do that, but we got it on Discord.
That's true.
If you want to use the petty DM chat, join the Discord.
Okay, well, this is technically a new adventure, new campaign sort of thing. It's a sequel or whatever. Chris, why don't you explain a little bit about what we're going to be doing here while we're waiting on if anyone else is going to join?
Yeah, absolutely. So for those who are unaware, this is our sequel to the Christmas Clash, which is the Christmas special that we did last year. We were Monster of the Week. Our team that was named on the spot as the Fly Brigade was summoned by Santa Claus for the purposes of fighting in a multi-dimensional, multi-realm tournament in order to ensure that Santa Claus maintains the Christmas spirit and is able to be Santa Claus. Through a series of comical misadventures, including but not limited to creating a giant chicken minigun wielding fly-ridden snowman, the porcupine car from
Call him by his
Max.
name.
Sorry, the 10-piece special.
Thank you.
The porcupine car from Mad Max that I don't think you guys named, other than just calling it
the hedgehog
from Mad Max. The hedgehog. I'm sorry.
The hedgehog.
The hedgehog from Mad Max. The I guess you didn't name your fortress, but a gingerbread fortress that turned into the beginning of Saving Private Ryan against the Bunny Brigade, which was the team that was championed by the Easter Bunny.
I don't like
And
that comparison because that means we were the Germans.
I mean, would you prefer?
I would
I
not
don't
prefer
know.
that. I would no.
No,
I've seen that
I
movie.
okay, that's fair. I was gonna try to come up with another comparison, but I guess would you prefer Helm's Deep?
I like
As
that. I like
being
that one.
okay, yeah.
That's better.
Although that paints, I think, the Bunny Brigade in a rather unfair orcish light.
That's fine.
We don't care about them.
They came in last place. We know why they're coming back, but it's also a thing of like, oh, why bother?
I had plans. I had half of an idea yesterday, and then wrote 70% of this adventure.
Hey, that's awesome. Quick thing for everybody. This was supposed to be an Easter thing, but I fell very far behind on editing. So, now it's happening way past Easter. You're welcome.
Basically, it's Orthodox Easter, right?
We blew past Orthodox Easter too. That's not even a thing.
Oh, my bad. I thought
We might as well have made this for the 4th of July.
it's for May Day. This is our May Day adventure.
What is the next?
Look, he showed up at Christmas. He can show up at any time. It's okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
Easter Bunny's really a timeless holiday character. He really fits in any holiday.
Yeah. I keep interrupting you. Do you want to? I don't know if you were going to finish anything.
Oh, right. I was in the middle of describing. So no, you're good. I just forgot I was in the middle of describing anything. After this series, the final misadventure was, of course, the pretending to be Santa Claus by breaking into a house to deliver a present under the tree. And in doing so, they faced off against basically less than 1% of the people that Cal has slept with in his long existence. In order to successfully win the Christmas spirit. However, in doing this series of misadventures, the other teams got really, really mad that they lost and tried to invoke an ancient Christmas ritual of single combat between all the teams. However, instead of that, our soon-to-be resident kleptomaniac, I suppose, Ray, decided to pickpocket Jack Frost and steal the source of his power, which she used to basically frost nuke the entirety of the cosmic arena that they were competing in. And in doing so, were able to get their one-of-a-kind Christmas gifts from Santa and then depart before the consequences of their actions could catch up with them. During this process, they unfortunately lost one of their team members, Beelzebub, to a god heart-eating induced frenzy, where, as part of the ritual, their hearts, the hearts of Ithaca and Krampus, were taken out of their chests as an offering for the ritual, and then they got flash frozen by Ray, and then Beelzebub decided to try to eat both of the hearts, in which case he then disappeared and is gods know where traveling the multiverse.
Which
We'll
is a real
check in
shame
on
because
him.
we never got to find out if it tasted good or not.
That's true. That is very true. That's probably the worst part, I would say, of this whole
Oh, the
thing.
biggest disappointment
Did
from
he eat
last
both
time.
of them?
He only got
he
to eat
got-
I
the
thought
one,
he took
I
one to
think.
go.
Yeah, no,
Yeah,
he
we
only
were-
got
Yeah,
the
sure,
one.
go.
Yeah, he got
We
both,
got
but
he had a
ate
doggy
one.
bag.
Yeah, he had a
He had a
doggy
doggy
bag.
bag for Ithaca.
I can't believe you ate the whole thing.
And you want seconds?
Any Blondie comic strip fans out there? Dagwood Bumstead? That resonating with anybody over the age of 60 in our chat?
No, not
Shout out
yet.
to the
71
chat if
now.
you're over 60.
That's over 60.
Do people know what like the comic strip Blondie? This is important if people don't know what this is.
Yeah,
otherwise I sound
Blondie,
insane.
Dagwood, Beetle Bailey, what was it? Horgoth the Horrible? What was the Viking one?
First off,
Hagar.
it's Hagar the Horrible.
Hagar the Horrible, something. Oh,
I read-
yeah, like Van Halen. Gotcha.
Yeah, I read comic strips every day, like the local comic strips in the newspaper for about the first, like, I don't know, 10, 12 years of my life, maybe 14 years. So I have all of those, like, committed to memory. For better or for worse, The Far Side. You already mentioned Beetle Bailey. Garfield, Over the Hedge.
Garfield's my
Big
favorite.
Nate. The
I
serialized
like Over the
Spider-Man
Hedge.
comic where it would take a month for, like, 3 panels of a comic book to happen. I
Yeah,
hated
that's
that
true.
one. Then they tried
All
to
right.
bring it in. Sorry,
Go
never
ahead.
mind. Well, they tried to bring it in line. There was one day I vividly remember, and I never found out. I should look this up because I don't know why they did this. It was a Sunday comic, and it was Spider-Man like at his aunt's house, and he was, I guess, it was in between arcs. He was like resting from whatever villain he fought last, and he was dreaming about something, and Aunt May was making him pancakes or wheat cakes or whatever the hell, and then it's a smack. Like the next panel is him opening his eyes, and he's married to Mary Jane for some reason, and they never explained
Because it
why
happened.
this was. It never explained how this changed or like what the change was. But now all of a sudden he was just married, and that was it until I stopped reading the comic. They never went back to be like, here's why he was not married to Aunt May, or not married to Aunt May. Here's why he was no longer living with Aunt May.
Hmm. Well, at least we knew it was before that One More Day storyline. So good times.
I think it might have been around that time. I think that comic book Peter Parker sacrificed his marriage to MJ so that newspaper serial Peter Parker could get married to MJ.
That's a theory.
I think it's
Might be better off than what they did in the comics, but okay, you know.
We got somebody that's mad about One More Day here.
I dare you to find a single person who was happy with that storyline.
I mean, I'm not.
It's not a good storyline, no.
If you're in the chat and you're a fan of One More Day, prove Adam wrong.
Please. I'm begging you. They don't exist.
Who, our chat or people?
No, people who like One More Day.
Like One More Day.
I don't even think the writer of One More Day likes One More Day.
Yeah. Brian something?
Something or other.
Someone else. Zeb Wells?
He has to be sad about it by now, at least.
I wouldn't count on that. I really would not.
All right, I feel like we've given some people some time to get in, and we've done a little recap on the road so far.
I guess I should ask before we get fully started, does any of our lovely cast have anything to add about the road so far? Not the rose so far.
I think Cal's gotten a lot more into watching movies and stuff because he doesn't want to think about the consequences of his actions that have clearly been, right in front of him 6 months ago.
That's fair. That's very fair. Okay.
And that's it.
All right. All right, look,
I don't know. Do you want us to go through the 2 questions that you asked us to figure out before the session, or do you want to wait for that?
I'm gonna wait. We're gonna bring that one up in game.
Okay.
And you can share as much little as you feel comfortable sharing with the rest of your humana, I guess party group, forced coworkers. There's a lot of words for what we could describe this collective as. Actually, collective is a great word for it.
Don't we have a name?
We're the Fly Brigade.
Although
Fly
I guess
Brigade,
I think if you keep I don't know if posthumously using that makes a lot of sense because none of you really do anything with flies. So it's kind of a very strange.
What does that matter?
We had a friend who passed away who had flies. Now we still use the name. Doesn't retire.
Are you saying we should disrespect his memory?
Are you saying that?
What if he comes
What are you
back?
saying? Yeah.
First off,
He's like,
how's Beelzebub gonna
the
feel?
brigade is like, now you're not calling it Fly Brigade?
Yeah. Like, what happened? I went away for a little while. This just means that meant nothing?
Yeah, put some respect on his memory.
Okay, my bad. That's on me. Okay. What do I know? All right, well, if nobody else has anything to go over, I guess we'll go ahead and get right into it. Let me go ahead and start playing some thematic music. I hope this is the right one. We'll find out. Oh, score. It was the right one.
We can all hear it.
I'm hoping everyone can hear it, and I'm hoping it's not too loud for anyone.
Yeah. No, it
We
sounds
good?
great.
Excellent.
Good.
So,
Let us make sure. Chat, can you hear the music playing? We're just testing out stuff, so.
yeah, if I look over to the side, also I'm looking at chat, so I have a separate monitor over to my right.
Continue. They'll let us know.
Okay, hopefully. So, welcome, everyone, cast, audience, to The Revenge of the Bunny Brigade, a Monster of the Week adventure brought to you by the Broken Dice Podcast. My name is Chris. I will be your keeper, your director, your game runner for this adventure. And let's go ahead, and I guess we'll start with Adam and sort of go clockwise or counterclockwise on the screen. I guess that's counterclockwise around. Please
I feel like
go ahead
everyone's
and
screen's different.
It
Yeah,
might be. I don't know.
just
I'm looking
call
at
on us.
I'm looking at the video, and I'm seeing Adam and then Alex and then Vanessa around the circle, but I could be wrong. I figure we'll snake it down that way, and then.
Yo, indeed, Mr. Riz guy.
Oh, that's Mr. Rise guy. That's a legal.
Mr. Rise guy. Sorry. Well, he could be a Riz guy. You don't know. Anyway, I'm Adam. I'm playing Cal again. I have many names. I've been known by many people, and yeah, maybe that wasn't such a good idea before.
I'm Alex, and I'm playing Arthur Penn, and he is a king who's now an adventurer and has gone through the tough trials and stands by his loyal friend, Cal.
I'm Vanessa. I'm playing Tina. Sorry, it's dark. I happen to like it dark. I'll try next time to get a little bit more light in front of me, but
It's thematic.
yeah.
It is. It's very.
I like it
Fit
dark.
your-
I
fit your
told you all. I
character
warned
well.
you all. I like it dark. But yeah, so not much else. We'll get into it as we get into the story.
And who are you playing?
Tina.
Excellent.
Who's next on your picture, Chris?
I guess Steph is next.
Oh, me? Okay. Hello. I'm Steph, and I'm playing Ray O Sunshine. I am your fiery girl, and I've been trying to go through some therapy to get myself under control. Because, yeah, one bad date, one bad driver made me want to go a little crazy. So gotta get that under control. Yeah, that'll be me.
I guess I'm next.
You're last, but not least.
Yeah, can I say who I'm playing?
You don't have to if you don't want to. We can make that a little surprise later on.
Well, I guess like technically it's like thematic. Hello, I used to be playing good old Beelzebub, but now Beelzebub has screwed off to another dimension or something. So I will be playing the well-known celebrity by no one, Booker Malady. Yeah.
Excellent. And with our players set, we shall now begin the adventure. Our story opens in a fairly nondescript warehouse. It looks like it could be in any sort of major city. As the camera pans in on this warehouse, you can see there are sort of flashes of light coming from inside, blasts of fire sort of roaring. Something gets thrown out a window. You see, as the camera kind of dodges getting hit by it, that it is a medieval-esque sword. As the camera sort of zooms in outside of the warehouse and settles before the front door of this warehouse. And with a loud metallic groan, the door is thrown open as there are 4 people standing there, covered in what looks like a bluish, blackish fluid, sort of blood stains on them, torn clothing and armor, and generally looking a little bit worse for wear. The camera reveals the Fly Brigade. Let's go ahead down the line. We'll say that Arthur is in the center, Cal to his right. On the left is Ray, and bringing up the rear, walking out of this building, is Thena. Everybody please go ahead and describe what your character looks like, starting with Arthur.
Oh, hold on, I might have something for this.
You do?
Yeah, I mean, go do the thing. I might have a little something. Hang on.
Okay.
Okay. You say continue though?
Yeah.
Yes.
All right. So, give you the descriptor of Arthur. He is in his normal wear. He has his brown pants on, his white tunic. He also has a little hair that just in front of his face, oh so aesthetically. After assuming a difficult fight, because we got a little yuck on us. And he's just sort of surveying the area, kind of more observant about what's going on with everyone else, like if there's any injuries. And taking stock of the situation.
Absolutely. Let's move over to unless is Cal ready or
Oh, I was just showing everybody that's Arthur.
excellent.
We have some art for this.
We do. Thank you to Alex. And Alex, what's the name of the author?
Eve or Evelyn on Instagram.
Yes, we will. That link is in our Discord server. We'll put their link there. They make great art. This one is one of theirs.
Yeah,
All right,
thank you, Eve.
Let's go ahead and move to Cal. Cal, go ahead and describe how you are. Go ahead and describe yourself.
Cool. So I'm the sword.
Yeah.
But you have a picture.
Okay, I do have a picture, but I am the sword. But then sometimes I'm also a person, and this is me. I'm a butler who's sometimes a sword, and I often have dinosaur chicken nuggets for all the lovely people here who always love the dinosaur chicken nuggets.
Can we get a zoom in on the dinosaur chicken nuggets? Because that's probably my
perfect.
favorite detail of this drawing.
Oh yeah, I was like, you
Like
have to
his dino
have
nuggies.
that. That's non-negotiable right there.
If you want to find out why Cal likes Dino Nuggies, go check out the Christmas Clash episode.
After you watch this.
After you watch this, of course. Number 2, I believe. Beautiful.
Yeah,
Just
so.
beautiful.
If I was a sword, then I'm the one who's clean now if I transform back. That was nice.
We pan over to Ray. Ray, go ahead and describe yourself, what you look like.
Well, I have like long brownish reddish hair, and I'm, pretty average in stature, very just petite, I guess. And I can also light flames from my body. Particularly, I like to focus them on my hands, but yes, the whole body can go up in flames if all focus goes there. But yeah, I don't know what else you would like for me to say. I'm doing my best to stay. I'm sorry?
Oh, I was just going to say as much or as little as you like.
I think that's good. I look chill, I guess, for now, kind of.
And if you want to see Ray light her entire body on fire, go check out the Christmas Clash episode where Ray replaces the engine of the hedgehog. And then last but not least, Thina, why don't you go ahead and describe yourself, please? Oh, yes, she was our nitro.
All right, as I'm drinking my coffee, great. So last we saw Thina, she was a little bit more put together. Usually in her, crisp white shirt, nice slacks, tie, coat. But over the past 6 months, she's looking a little ragged. She's not as well put together. She's been up late nights, really tearing into that magic book that Santa gave her, trying to figure out a lot of different things. So, yeah, you can see it on her. She's looking a little less reserved than she was before, and let's see what happens now.
The 4 of you sort of survey this scene. The inside of this warehouse is all but destroyed. Decaying boxes have been smashed in a fight. There was a strange metallic object, not entirely unreminiscent of some sort of a spaceship, that lies half destroyed in the center, smoking and with green-blue flames coming out of it. There are several bodies, completely alien compared to humans, that are laying strewn about the building. And coming down, as we sort of zoom out away from the camera itself, we see the camera was your trusty, if useless, companion, Biobot, also known as B10B0T. Currently, he is sort of doing a scan of the area. Biobot is what appears to be a real human skull installed on a floating platform with some sort of advanced technology strapped to the outside of it, and both inside of it as well. It's currently performing a scan of the area, and you watch as it does so for a minute, the four of you, and it helpfully all alien life forms detected as deceased. Mission complete. And he sort of floats down back next to Thena, where he lives inside of Thena's side satchel book bag, whatever you want to call it. Purse? Probably not purse.
Shower, 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 shower. All right.
I think we're
Take
due
us
for
home.
one. Take
Take us home.
Absolutely. As you kind of
Thena's
make that
bugging out.
request. Yes, Thena is bugging out, but she'll be back shortly. As you sort of request to go home, B10 flies out of Thena's bag and, using the sort of advanced technology on his side, shoots a portal onto the ground in front of the warehouse. Please enter for return trip to priority alert. New mission parameters set. Recalibrating destination. Cleaning will be performed en route.
I don't like this thing. I've never liked this thing.
Has that happened? Has that happened before?
It's happened
With the-
every damn time that we've ever been done with anything, and we're like, let's go home, and then it's like, hey, something else happened. It's this. I've gone over this too many
The
times.
program is going to be on tonight too.
So many things could have been on tonight.
Unfortunate.
It's begun. It's begun. But yeah, you all have a minute to collect yourselves, unless you want to just hop straight in the portal.
I'm going to turn and look at the team and see. I think Thena's looking a little tired.
I
So
think Thena's looking
She's
very
so tired.
tired right now.
She's passed out. She's gone.
We should wait here a minute. Let her
We should.
catch her breath.
D10
Do
sort
you have those
of goes into
Dino nuggies on you.
Always, sire, always. And yeah, I'll do a roll. I would like to do some magic to get my people their dinosaur nuggets.
Yeah, go ahead and make our first roll of the session a use magic roll to summon Dino Nuggies.
Okay. Did that go? Hang on. Wait.
I'm on the edge of my seat in anticipation.
God, I have to keep going back into the thing to do that. Oh, that's a 12.
Ooh.
Oh,
That is
wow.
a complete success. The Dino Nuggies. What does it look like when you summon the Dino Nuggies? Do you pull out a serving tray, or is it just sort of a wave of your hands and the box appears?
So I do the wave of my hands and whatnot, and first the serving tray does appear. It is a very large serving tray, much larger than the picture. I should have made a note of that to the artist, but hey, you know, hindsight's 20/20. And then from the heavens rains down the most delicious treat you can possibly find: dinosaur chicken nuggets, and of course a variety of dipping sauces.
Beautiful. The Dino Nuggie rain begins to fall as B10 goes into standby mode while we wait for the technical difficulties to resolve.
First time you do this, it's always good to get them out early.
Absolutely. Before our players, before the audience gets too invested. Don't go anywhere.
Exactly.
We'll be right back after these messages.
No, we're not leaving. Just
Yeah.
that everyone's gonna don't say that to
The
people.
commercial break is sponsored by
Tonight's stream is
Us.
sponsored by, I don't know, Detroit Automotive, a company that I think doesn't exist anymore.
This
How do you know?
episode
There,
brought to you by Blockbuster.
Oh,
At
there
least
we
make
go.
it
No,
something that people like.
they still exist. They still exist.
Damn right, and they like
Somehow,
them.
yeah.
Well, yeah, but we can't. Blockbuster didn't pay me for this. So we
Sorry,
can't.
not brought to you by Blockbuster. Brought to you by Blockblister. Is better, much better.
Quick, you have to say something slanderous against Blockbuster so people don't think we were advertising them.
No, I don't. You don't own me. Thina, how you doing?
I'm on my tablet while I'm trying to get my computer back up. So I'm listening.
Okay. Well,
I'll be
just
right
an update. We got chicken nuggets.
Were they in the shape of dinosaurs?
You bet your sweet bippy they were.
Did they come with mashed potato mountains? Volcanoes?
Yes.
Didn't think about that
Yes.
until right now, but yes, sure, absolutely. Gravy's a dipping sauce.
Yeah. You haven't seen those? Where they do that?
Yeah, absolutely.
Gravy.
You're-
I understand that technically it is, but gravy as a dipping sauce doesn't sound right.
You tell me you never dipped a biscuit in a gravy from KFC?
I'm not a gravy guy.
Uh,
I don't trust you.
you
Anyway, your skull's on the fritz.
had a Whataburger down here. Chicken strips with that Whataburger gravy's like awesome.
Is that the one that's owned by Is that the one that's owned by Mark Wahlberg? Or that's Wahlberg?
No, no. This is Whataburger. It's really only I don't know if it's outside of Texas yet, but it's the shit.
I actually don't know. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm thinking of Shake Shack. Is what I'm thinking of.
You know what I'm thinking about? The broken
What?
skull that seems to want us to do things. What's up with
Yeah,
that?
he is coming off of standby mode, having seen that you have consumed the minimum amount of Dino Nuggies required for the completion of this operation, which was, I'm gonna say,
In progress.
9 Dino Nuggies was the correct amount of calories for this next operation. As he comes back off of standby mode and chirps, "Mission parameters locked. Destination locked. Please enter the portal now."
Okay. I'll just start walking.
Absolutely. Who's in first? The portal.
I'll probably take first.
Okay. Who's second?
B.
All right. Who's third? Thina or Ray?
Dina will be last. She learned her lesson last time.
Is this the order that we get ambushed, or?
I would never do that to you. Never.
Yeah, you would.
You've done it many times.
It doesn't sound right.
I need to steal a
Where's the
little
petty
something,
DM?
okay?
The axe forgets, but the tree remembers.
And with that poignant statement, the four of you wander into the portal. As the camera zooms out and sort of follows into the portal, the title credits flashing up, "Revenge of the Bunny Brigade," dripping in sort of a green grass color on.
Imagine that, because I can't put that in.
Yes, imagine that, because it's not how this works. I hope you have vivid imagination, but imagine the words "Revenge of the Bunny Brigade" flashing across the screen. You can see the portal travel is starting to it's basically several orbs of light flying through what looks like sort of a galaxy environment as they are traveling through time and space and dimensions to go to wherever they are needed most. As you may know, our group, if you listen to our first episode, the Fly Brigade, is collected from amongst various dimensions and realities and time periods by the Watchers, who are sort of basically people trying to keep the scales of good and evil tipped a little bit more on the side of good than evil, and have managed to gather these incredible heroes, or whatever you want to call them, together in order to best attack evil wherever it rears its head. It's been about 6 months since their last major operation of helping Santa win back the Christmas spirit, which, if you want to know about that, listen to the Christmas Clash. And the time since, especially the loss of one of their team members, Beelzebub, has sort of affected each team member. So we're going to go down. We're going to start with Arthur, then Cal, then Ray, and Thena bringing up the rear. Please go ahead and describe sort of how you felt, if you want to, the immediate aftermath of the Christmas clash and how you've changed over the past 6 months.
So Arthur, after the Christmas clash, he saw, his one of his teammates. He wasn't exactly very close with them, but they were still part of the team. And, he laid in bed that night looking at his Guinevere's necklace that he won as the trophy from winning the winning Christmas for Santa. And he thought to himself, he doesn't understand how this magics work. And he feels a little, he won't ever say this out loud, but he felt a little foolish for not understanding the limits of the magic that Beelzebub wielded. So he starts to think, what can he do better in the future? Fast forward 6 months, and he's missing his buddy Cal. But he won't tell Cal that. As he begins his search for magical beasts in the forest. He wants to also understand Cal maybe a little bit better. Won't say that out loud. But he is looking for more answers because he doesn't want to lose another friend. And yeah, he's curious about these creatures, but also wants to make sure he maybe understands just a little bit better. And he wants to be a better protector of the team. So every once in a while, he'll, pause in a mission instead of jumping right into the next thing. He'll check in with who might look injured, and maybe just slow down a little bit. So that's where Arthur is these days.
And let's move on to Cal.
So a couple revelations going on here. Apparently Arthur went somewhere without me. The hell? Also, someone's in charge of this whole enterprise? That's news. I don't, honestly, there's been a lot of revelations for Cal recently. I mean, getting into a fight with multiples of his, former acquaintances of a intimate nature, and them trying to kill him. Maybe, possibly, hypothetically, on a theoretical level, Cal might be toying with the idea that sleeping with a bunch of people and then leaving them high and dry when they try to get emotionally intimate with you might be somewhat of a not good thing to do. Anyway, watching movies, and I'm really getting into adaptations of Arthurian legend to just see how weird people got with it.
What's Cal's favorite?
Oh, favorite? It's the Holy Grail. It's hilarious, and in ways that I feel like, I don't know, does Arthur find it funny? Because if he doesn't, that's almost funnier.
Arthur just stands behind the couch, very uncle energy, arms crossed, trying to learn what's going on. He's following the plot. I think he chuckles, kind of mimicking you, trying to understand a little bit better, but yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of that. Probably, I don't know, some of the silly ones get the BBC Merlin show because they made the old man a twink. That was weird, but all right. And then probably getting around to some of the broader fare out there. I'm thinking Fate Stay Night is what he's on now.
I
know you don't know what that means.
I don't know what that is. I'm guessing it's an
we
anime.
It's
we
an
all
anime.
do. It's many things.
-1 to your next roll.
Oh,
No, I'm kidding. All right, good to check in with Cal.
I'm gonna take
Let's move on to Ray. Ray, what are you? How have you been affected?
Well, I got my Polly Pocket. Life has totally changed. I finally got my childhood toy. No, now I don't feel so angry, I guess, and decided to start really going to therapy, taking it more seriously. No more lighting the therapist couches on fire. Mm, I
Fina
don't
only
know.
has so many.
She does only have so many. I've counted. Now, I
He appreciates that.
also, no, I mean, I've been doing better, okay? I've been doing my best. And now, I don't get so angry with some bad drivers. I did accidentally light a tire on fire the other day, though. That was totally an accident. I'm still working on it, okay?
Lovely. Absolutely. And then last but not least, Thina, how have you changed?
Okay, can you hear me?
Yes.
Hold on. Ah. Okay, it might be lagging a little bit, so if it lags too much, let me know, and I'll just jump back to my tablet for right now while I still try to get this fixed. Um, so for Thina, she took it quite hard. She really is somebody that feels responsible for everyone on her team, and she's. It's not that she's never experienced loss before, but she's never experienced loss of someone that she feels responsible in that sense for. So it didn't sink in right away that Beelzebub was lost. She really thought that it was something that would resolve itself. And the fact that she didn't realize what was happening to him as basically the group therapist, um, she feels like there's something she should have been able to do to prevent that happening. So when she got the book from Santa, I mentioned earlier, she looks kind of ragged, um, because she's not just been trying to learn magic as a mechanism for self defense or anything in that sense. It's more so how can she potentially find a way to reverse what happened, and how can she make sure that doesn't happen to anybody else. So she's lost a little bit of that sense of she can fix things through, thoughtful approach to everything. And she's taking on a little bit more of reacting in the moment. Don't stop and think so much, because if you had just maybe reacted a little bit, maybe you could have stopped it. So yeah, she's going through it. She's going through it, and she's been a little bit pulled back from the rest of the team. Um, I don't know if they've really caught on to that, but she's she's still going through a big adjustment period.
Excellent. Well, as the portals, these balls of light continue through the galaxy, the portal opens on the other side of the destination of where you're headed. And the four of you are spat out into somewhere a little bit different than where you were previously. You're currently standing in basically a cul-de-sac of what looks like a suburban neighborhood. Every house is sort of one of those pseudo two-story newer homes, likely very, easy to puncture exterior, same roof, different colored houses, some different decorations out front. Some people have the American flag, some people have garlands and plants and whatnot, but there's a very sameness vibe to the neighborhood as the four of you are spat out and B10 follows through the final one through the portal. Destination reached. Location United States, Illinois. Time period 2026.
Is it day, night?
How
What's
many
up?
years is that?
It's day, yes. So it looks basically exactly like the photo that you can see on Roll20, a daytime suburban neighborhood.
Are we like 800 years into the future now, Cal? Oof.
Let me think here.
Cal pulls out a calculator. I'm sorry, an abacus.
Yep, an abacus.
Carry the 5. It's not a leap year.
Little less than 1,700 years from home.
Oh, okay. All right. Well, it is what it is. Illinois, huh?
Yes.
Do we know anything about Illinois?
Well, if the Blues Brothers taught me anything, it was that the police will hunt you down for the tiniest infraction, and you will have to do something about a musical festival to save an orphanage.
Oh.
Is that right? Skull, thing, creature.
Downloading Blues Brothers.
Oh, all right, we're in for it.
Blues album generated, and saxophone just starts wailing out of B10 speakers.
Not even remotely what I was looking for, but okay. Direction to go.
Scanning. Anomaly detected in neighborhood. Further visual confirmation required.
I look around.
I turn to I want to turn to Athena and Ray and ask them, do you know about this Illinois? Any familiarity with the location?
I don't know. I'm from the other side of the states. Just this place is, I guess, cool. Looks like suburbia.
Where are you from?
Arizona. We'll just say that.
Oh. I must learn more about this Arizona.
You like deserts?
They have excellent tea.
Particularly. Ooh! Love me some tea, yes.
Yes, if you like bottled.
That took you a minute.
D at the end of the name, Cal. You're so funny. Arizona tea. I have seen that before.
99 cents. Is it still 99 cents?
Yes.
Something like that, yeah.
If it's upsold, you can call the company and they'll,
They're
I think,
trying to
sue
keep it
the
at 99
people
cents.
selling it for more than 99 cents.
All right, I'm gonna go to my local shop.
I think. I'm like 90% sure about that.
We're not sponsored by anyone.
We're not sponsored. We're not sponsored by Arizona.
We just enjoy a beverage.
We will
like to be.
accept an Arizona iced tea sponsorship, but we are not sponsored by them.
We accept payment in drinks or copper piping.
I can get the second one myself. So, what would the four of you like to do in this idyllic suburban neighborhood?
We're looking for an anomaly that is apparently important enough to rip us away from space-time showers.
Oh, I did forget to mention, on the other side of the portal, you are all clean. It's a tingling sensation to sort of travel through these portals, but it does have the added benefit of basically cleaning you up from your last mission. So you are, if not whole psychologically, at least physically whole.
On some level, Cal believes that the skull knows that there are other things you can do in the shower that make it worthwhile, and is specifically doing this to not let me do that.
You can imprint upon B10 whatever personality.
Oh, I'll imprint something on B10.
Are you gonna piss on B10?
How does this... you know what? We're not going there. I'm looking around for some sort of creature in which to thrust myself into. I'm a sword.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Go ahead. Roll investigate a mystery, please.
Alright. Let's see. You said a -1 to that. How do I add a -1?
You don't have to do that.
We'll just say whatever this is. Whatever this is a -1.
My dislike.
Oh wait, no, I can add a -1. Here we go. What do we get? Oh,
that is an 8.
Still, yeah. Well, no, that was with the -1. I was able to put it in, so
okay.
yeah.
Then,
still a Partial
All right,
success.
that is one question off of the
Nice.
list. What would you like to ask?
There we go. Where is it?
You kind of take a look around and figure you might as well just start checking the houses. As far as you can tell, there's nobody out on the street right now. No cars are running. You know, you might as well start checking a house. So that first greenhouse with sort of the 2-car garage and a second floor with the big windows is as good a starting place as any.
Where to, my liege?
Don't know if it's appropriate for me to approach the door in my current attire. They might. I don't know. I've been hearing people think I'm LARPing these days.
You do know what that is, right?
No.
That's okay. We'll talk later. Can I bibbity bobbity boop him?
I'm sorry?
Can I bibbity bobbity boop him?
Yeah, if you want to put him in a dress, go ahead.
Oh, Fate Stay Night, here we come. No, I'll give him
dress.
something normal. Hey, it's blue. But no, I'll put him in normal clothes. Let's see if it works.
Do I look pretty?
You look gorgeous. Sort of.
Use magic. You
Sort of. Kinda. A little bit.
What glitch would you like to pick?
All right. You know what? It's not in the correct time period. I put him in disco pants.
So with a wave of Cal's hand, Arthur is now dressed exactly like Disco Stu from The Simpsons.
Full Saturday Night Fever.
Yep. Afro included. White guy afro included.
Oh my. How do I look? You're not saying anything, Cal. Why are
It's hard to articulate how good you look, Your Grace.
You're lying to me, Cal, aren't you?
No.
Dean
I'm
not been
hearing a
paying
roll being
attention.
called.
Yeah.
And at this point, she kind of looks up and goes, oh, okay. That's a choice.
Well,
Okay.
maybe
Cole
you
Williams
should
says
still
you're
go
such a
first,
cutie,
Dina.
Chris.
I can knock on the door, though.
What was that?
I
Did I
need
get
to
called
launch.
out?
A cutie?
Yeah, Cole Williams says you're a cutie.
Oh, thanks. I know who that is. Hi, Cole. Good to see you, buddy. Thanks for joining.
All right,
Sorry,
Disco
what?
Stu's going to the door.
Yeah. Who's going to the door first? Sorry. Did Ray want to comment on Arthur's change of clothing at all?
Burn it.
Burn it!
Okay, it's anachronistic, but it does look good.
I guess not. All right. Who's
But
approaching
the
the door
therapist
first?
says burn it. I don't know if I...
No, it's slang.
should
Like, you know, it's fire, it's lit, it's
hot.
It's fire!
6, 7, something, whatever the hell that means.
Does Cal do the hand motion?
Right, well, I'll surprise them, I suppose, and Arthur will lead the way to the door.
Absolutely.
I'll follow.
Yeah, you approach the door. It's sort of a plain white door. There's a window next to it on kind of the front porch. They have a welcome mat in front of their door. This is the Johnson home.
Is there a window?
There is, yes.
Can I do a little peek?
Yep, absolutely. Peering in through the window, doesn't look like anybody's in the living room right now. You can kind of see into sort of a dining room area, or at least a room with a very long table. Doesn't look like there's anybody in there either.
The anomaly was supposed to be in this direction?
The anomaly is somewhere nearby. Visual confirmation was needed according to B10.
Omnipotent skull, and it doesn't know Jack.
You hear a sad
Did he
chirp
not
from
get the
inside of
upgrade?
Nina's bag. Sorry, what was that?
Did he not get the upgrade before we came out here?
B10 sort of pokes his head out of Thena's bag. I have not received any updates since 10,376 BC relative time. My operating system is already at peak efficiency.
So last week, gotcha.
Older than me.
Okay.
Interesting.
No comment.
B10 floats back into the bag.
Did anyone answer the door?
Did anyone knock on the
No.
door?
I
Arthur knocked on the door.
Oh, I'm sorry, I did not hear that.
I did a little.
No, nobody has come to the door. It's been about 5 minutes or so.
Can we just B&E in it in there?
Is there?
I'm gonna see if anyone
Is there, like,
else
a
is on
gate?
the street.
Yeah, absolutely. You just gonna go house to house?
Yep.
Ray, if
Avon
you'd like
calling.
Ray, if you'd like to, you can start breaking and entering into this home.
Yeah.
If you'd like to. Okay. Go ahead. How are you breaking and entering into this home while Cal is going to check other houses?
I just want to kick the door down.
Yeah, go ahead and roll kick some ass for me.
I think Arthur, if he can catch her before she does this, I think Arthur will try to intervene.
Yeah, go ahead and roll a act under pressure.
Kick some booty.
What about me? Is I'm act under pressure?
Yeah, Cal, you're act under, or not Cal. I'm sorry, Arthur, you're act under
I'm
pressure.
not doing anything. I'm
Damn.
gonna let this happen.
Nice.
So Ray does run towards the door in an attempt to kick it down in one fell swoop, and Arthur sort of very, sort of like a Scrappy-Doo, Scooby-Doo situation, kind of grabs Ray by the shoulders before they can lift off, as Ray is like straining against them to go kick in the door.
Ray, just wait a moment. We don't know who the owner of this house is. Maybe we could just, circle around the back and see. If we're gonna break and enter, we could do it another way.
Yeah, alright, I'll
Perhaps
do my
we can check
mantra.
and see if we can get into the backyard.
I'm just going to the next house.
Absolutely.
See if
Are you-
anyone's on this street.
Yeah, absolutely. Cal, wandering over to the next house, sort of peering in the window. Lights are off inside. Doesn't look like there's anybody home.
Ring the doorbell, wait 30 seconds, no one shows up, I move to the next house.
Absolutely. For those back at the original house, are you three now wandering around to the back door? Or do you
See
want
if
to
I
wait
can
to
get
see
into the back, like the
Yeah,
backyard
absolutely.
area.
anyone joining Thena, or are you two going to wait out here and watch Cal?
I think I'll start circling, but keep an eye on Cal until I don't want him to be out of view until he comes back.
Yeah,
I'll follow
absolutely.
Athena.
All right. Arthur, you kind of start circling, keeping an eye on Cal. Cal, you make it to the next house. Same deal. The curtains are drawn this time, but running up, pressing the doorbell again, waiting 30 seconds. Nobody is answering.
Okay. I'm just like looking around. Can I see if there's any sign of any life here whatsoever?
It kind of takes you a second. You kind of look around, and you realize that there is no signs of life here. You kind of listen. There's no sounds of a motor running for like a car coming down the street. There's no sounds of children playing on the street. It's certainly a nice enough day for some kid to be, chasing a soccer ball or something down the street, or maybe shooting hoops in their driveway. There isn't even bird song around. The neighborhood, as you sort of look around and listen, is eerily quiet.
We go up to Arthur. Did you hear that?
No,
Exactly.
right. It's too quiet.
All right, where are the others?
We're heading into the back. Maybe see if we can spot the anomaly that way and maybe try to get inside the house.
We will
Okay.
cut to the backyard. Thena and Ray, you two kind of go around and you can see the backyard. This is clearly a little bit of a well-off family. They got kind of an in-ground pool in the back. It's not super big, but it's decent sized. Kind of a nice back patio. A couple fences along the back to keep the yards separate. as well as 2 sliding glass doors and sort of an overhanging porch that lead into the house. The curtains are not drawn on this back door.
Is there anything we can see in the house?
You can see in. This looks like it leads directly into the kitchen and sort of a like a sitting room area. This is basically, if we look at the house as a square, the door is in the top. The front door is in the top left quadrant of the square, and this back door is in the back right quadrant of the square. So you are seeing 2 whole new rooms, what looks like a kitchen and what leads into a sitting area. In the sitting area, you can see there is what looks like a small black box sat in the middle of a coffee table. It's sort of the only thing in there. Everything else is kind of put away in these houses, cleaned up. This is the only thing that seems to be out.
Okay. Can I test to see if the sliding door will open?
Yes. Trying the sliding door, it is currently locked, but it's not like one of those complicated locks. You could probably either try to pick it, or you could just smash through the glass door.
Before we go in, I'm gonna tell Ray, hold on. I'm gonna circle back around to where I think Arthur was. Let them know what we're seeing.
Yeah, at this point, you see them starting to walk around the house to come to you. As you circle around the house the other way. So there's that...
Yeah.
Where's Athena? As you chase each other around the house.
It's this.
Yeah. Oh, she
Marco!
went out front.
Mal is just going to stand by the front door. Yeah. And as one passes, like, went that way. You just missed him.
This adds about 15 minutes to the whole search as you 2 circle the house looking for each other.
I'm gonna stop and yell, Marco!
Who's Mako?
Marco!
When do they join the team?
I taught you all Marco Polo.
Darling, I've
But we
met
do that
Marco
already.
Polo.
Darling, I slept with Marco Polo.
He wishes.
Anyway, I'm gonna wait right there. Wait for Arthur to come back around. And then let them know.
Discoing.
In his disco
I didn't
pants.
even teach him that. He's a natural.
If anyone's ever seen Blades of Glory, just imagine that they're doing any dance from that
Oh
movie.
Lord. Door in the back. It's locked. We can see inside and looks empty. But there does seem to be something in there. Don't know what. It's a box. Don't know if we want to go ahead and approach it already.
Is it a weird box?
I assume everything's a weird box now.
Weird box, sire?
Weird box.
Weird box.
Sure.
Walk around the back. I jiggle the door handle.
It's still
Anything?
locked.
Cool. Magic.
Go ahead.
What's a locked door to someone who comes from the fairy world? Oh, apparently quite a bit.
Apparently, yeah.
Apparently it's D&D rules. It's a door.
Yeah, you kind of jinxed yourself there. What would you like your glitch to be for use magic?
Okay. Financially speaking, upper class neighborhood?
Upper middle. Upper middle? These
Okay.
people are probably going 80, maybe 100k down.
Gotcha. I unlock the door. I don't know about their alarm system.
Yeah, absolutely. The door slides open as there is...
Like cake.
Yes, slides right open and there is silence.
Alrighty then, and I walk through the threshold.
Wait.
The threshold
Can
is
we-
passed as Cal continues to saunter into presumably the next room.
Athena, did you have a concern?
Please don't go too far for me. Just let's double check as we walk through. Everything just seems weird here. Let's just make sure there's no traps.
Weird box?
Don't touch the
I'm
weird
like
box.
standing right over top of it.
Don't open the weird box.
Cal, as you get closer, you realize that this is not a box. It is a VHS tape, and there's a sticky note taped to the front of it that says, "Play me."
All right,
Oh,
now
no.
the little
In
box is telling me to
2026?
do something.
Yes, in 2026.
Is there
Now,
a
the little box
VCR
is telling
here?
me to do something. Does the little box's orders supersede my not therapist?
No.
I think yes. I look for a VCR.
There is an old CRTV with a VCR attached to it in this sitting room.
Classic. I pop the VHS in.
The VHS pops in, and it takes a second. You hear the click as it settles in, and the whirring of the tape start to spiel up. As the screen turns to static, and it's loud and grating. As the staticky screen starts to almost sort of melt and wiggle a bit, until a human hand pops out. And yes,
I've seen this one.
Oh,
it kind of braces itself on the one side of the TV as another one pops out on the other side, and with a push, a gentleman launches himself out of this TV and kind of lands haphazardly on the floor. Malik, please go ahead and introduce your character.
Yeah, so you see this abnormally tall guy. Not really too tall, but he almost looks like he was stretching as he was getting out of the little television screen. He has a book that kind of fell in front of him as he kind of jumps onto the ground. Oh, my head. Then he kind of
Hello?
looks around him. Oh,
What are you?
who
well,
are
nice
you?
to meet ya.
Arthur, you can't just ask people, what
Well-
are they?
When they
Well,
come out of
that's
a
an
TV
anomaly.
again.
I watched Mean Girls again.
You're damn right I did.
Yeah, and he kind of brushes himself off. He's wearing kind of not necessarily old 1800, 1900s clothes, but kind of looks like it's made from something not fabric. As he kind of reaches a hand out to you. Hello, nice to meet you. The name's Book of Melody.
I'm Cal.
Hello, Booker Melody.
Hello. So, what's the job today? I'm sure they have us doing something crazy, right?
Great question. We don't know. We assume you're with the... What are we calling it at this point?
What's the agency?
I'm looking...
the
Agency.
Watchers. Oh, okay, I see. You're going with a disguised name. Sure, absolutely.
This is
Agency.
like the intergalactic something, something, something.
The Watchers is the shorthand they use for you.
For us or management? I'm completely confused about
sorry.
our structure. If there is one.
Management is called the Watchers. You're you're who the management calls on. The Fly Brigade is underneath the Watchers. But if you call yourselves the agency, you call them the agency. They're not unless B10 is reporting back to them, they haven't said don't call us the agency. You just know that whenever B10 officially refers to them, he calls them the Watchers.
Yeah, so we're the Fly Brigade.
Fly Brigade. That sounds a little off. I mean,
Yeah, it sounds just right.
How
usually
did you
they
get into
know
the-
when. Into the what?
The VHS tape.
He kind of looks behind him as he turns to face away from you. Don't I come through there? That's pretty new.
How do you normally come?
I guess sometimes you get spit out of a giant dragon, sometimes you get assembled piece to piece by puzzle pieces, and other times, I guess, I jumped out of a well once. It's really different every time.
Suddenly the skull's not so bad, perhaps.
B10 chirps happily from inside the bag.
Shut up.
Can I take B10 out? Can I call him out?
Mhm.
I'm
Yes,
gonna go ahead
what
and
can
rustle
I-
in my bag. B10, do you recognize this individual?
Scanning. Scanning. File registered under Booker Malady. Asset level gold.
Oh,
I didn't read the handbook. What does that mean?
We have asset
Gold
levels?
sounds pretty nice.
Booker is a Class A gold asset. Booker may be utilized for the current operation. The Watchers permit this.
I'm just taking a stroll around, taking a look. Is it a Class A gold ass-et? Anyone can answer.
We were trying to work on that.
I'm waiting for Booker
I
to.
didn't
It's his
say
decision.
anything to you. I'm just looking. I'm just taking a look.
Oh, like he didn't know you're friend. Like he just thought you're talking to him. He's kind of focused on the skull. Huh? Don't think I've seen a flying skull in my day. This must be a new episode.
Of schizophrenia or trying to get a vibe. I don't know. I've done worse.
He
You've
kind of
seen.
like looks at you a little bit shocked, but then he kind of has that face of course you don't know. Uh,
Enlighten me.
well, obviously we're on the TV show Into the Abyss.
Yes. And I got nothing. Anyone?
He kind of like,
we
you know,
pop out that VHS real quick so we can take a closer look at it.
Yeah, absolutely. As you press the button to eject the VHS, you hear a whirring noise and then sort of a crack, crack, crack as the tape is spit out with all of the tape and, actual recording, I don't know, which magnetic strips just completely unwound. This tape is basically broken.
Oh, you can
yeah,
fix it.
as that film is coming out kind of near to television, Booker completely like, his eyes dart to a point in the floor where his book has fell. Oh, no, 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 not there! And he'll grab his book from the ground before the tape start touching it. Oh, it's just a little bit of a prop from the previous episode. Can't really getting that harm, no.
Is there anything else on this tape other than that sticky that Cal read that said, "Watch me"?
Yeah, you can see as you kind of turn it and look at the written thing on the side, sort of like the title of the tape. The little icon, well, I should say not the title of the tape, underneath the post-it note, the little icon, seems to be for some little-known movie called Don't Touch That Dial. You've never heard of it before.
Haven't I? History check? I don't know what that is.
You can roll Investigate a Mystery if you want to.
Sure thing, boss.
You get one
I know.
question.
Have I heard of it? I've been watching movies.
Yeah, so this one came across late one night when you were up well past when you should. As far as you know, it had a very minor release in theaters back in, you think, the 80s, probably 85, 86. Seemed to have pretty much bombed at the box office, but since then has received quite a large cult following. You don't know if it ever got a VHS release, but you know that there are a couple sort of Blu-ray remasters put out by Vinegar Syndrome of the film.
Hmm. It's fun. It's okay.
Fine.
Hey.
Uh,
Well then.
so yeah, so Booker Melody kind of like, looks around. Well, no point, dragging our feet. Might as well get started. And he kind of like starts walking around the building. What's the mystery here? Did you see anyone, or did you just bust through the front door?
Back door. No one's here.
Got it. Anyone on the streets?
Nope.
Oh, so it's a ghost town situation. That's fun and new.
Sure. What do you know right now? Because we're all kind of maybe in the same boat here.
Oh, I guess I can explain. So I come from, or came from, or will come from, it kind of depends, from a TV show called Into the Abyss. In this show, in every known universe across all space and time, there exists a couple of people that find themselves stranded and they have to solve a little mystery to keep themselves going. Some don't make it, but that makes for good television, no?
Quantum leap.
Yeah, kind of like Quantum Leap, except you're not really, I guess, going into another body. I mean, I only have the one.
Sliders.
Little bit more like it.
We can't get into this discussion again. we did this one already.
So, how I fashion it, if I came from this little VHS, it's usually something a little bit more modern, but I guess it is the times. I think. I reckon we have about a day before things start getting weird. It usually doesn't last too long, though, before bodies start dropping.
So we need to wait 24 hours for something to actually happen, or are we supposed to prevent something here?
Oh, I keep moving. I don't know if it's to prevent or we're the target, a little predator versus alien, alien versus poltergeist, poltergeist versus us. But I guess we'll see if we investigate.
Just gonna write that idea down.
I just turned to everyone. Okay, so he has no idea what's going on.
I'm
Neither
more
do we.
confused everything he said. Are we
I'll
in a
explain.
movie, or is he in a movie?
I'll explain later. I've got to show you a movie called Pleasantville.
While they're talking and they're distracted, can I find something of value in this place?
Yeah, you can absolutely roll investigate a mystery while everybody's having a disaster flirting / confusion about modern technology in the corner. Go and roll investigate.
When you're
a mystery.
talking about disaster flirting, I didn't even get to do anything
Yeah.
yet.
What did I do?
That is a 7, so that is a mixed success. That's one
All right.
question off of that list. If you need, it's on the top of your character sheet.
Okay. My computer takes forever. Okay.
Take your time.
So, investigate a mystery. There's a question.
Yeah, there's several questions listed, or you can ask a general question.
Okay.
If you have sort of a general question, which is anything out of the ordinary is a very general question, if you'd like to ask that.
What is being concealed here is on here.
That's also a very good question. Is that what you'd like to use?
Yes.
Certainly. You kind of wander away from the mini huddle that's happening in the sort of VHS screening room as you sort of take a quick walk around the house. Looking around, there seems to be, as far as you can tell, nothing sort of out of the ordinary in this home. It seems to have been a pretty standard upper middle class house. You know, there's a couple of photos of the family, mom and dad and 2 kids. Kind of looking upstairs, there's a second floor where the bedrooms are. There's a bathroom, living room, dining room area down here. But as far as you can tell, there's no signs of actual human habitation There's food in the fridge, but none of it's going bad. It looks all pretty fresh, like somebody just did grocery shopping. There aren't any stains on the carpet. All the shoes are neatly put on the shoe rack. No coats missing or anything like that. It's as if this house has been staged or is just sitting empty. But as you kind of wander around, your eyes glance, kind of as you loop the house once, at the dining room table, where it looks like the Johnsons left their mail. And you can see, sort of situated on top of the pile, is a very bright flyer. And I actually made this flyer, sort of. Let's see how it looks.
Oh, goodness, we'll see in a minute.
Is it
Auntie
appearing?
Sunshine Fun Time Garden, where fun
That's
is
not
always
fishy at all.
in bloom.
You were looking for that, right?
Does this look valuable?
Yes, this is a flyer to an amusement park. As far as you can tell, this is a grand opening flyer. There's an address listed on it that is, as far as you can tell, if you had an iPhone, you could look it up. But it doesn't seem to be too far. There's sort of a map that makes it look like it's basically real close to the suburban neighborhood. In fact, this suburban neighborhood is referenced for how close it is to like the interstate to go to where this amusement park is.
I'll take your word for it.
Oh, I'm the only one that saw this, right?
Correct, yes. Everybody else is still talking about whether or not Booker has a grade A ass at or not.
Still didn't get an answer on that.
That's Booker's decision.
Oh, I mean,
nice.
Booker would know way better.
You don't know if you have a nice ass?
Oh, offset? Us. Oh, I get it.
I didn't
No,
say
you
it
have a
out
fine
loud. I'm
layout.
just checking.
Very closely.
Oh,
I sometimes have inside
Bent
thoughts.
down.
Okay.
I've yet to see Cal have an inside thought. I don't believe that for a single second.
If I keep all my inside thoughts inside, I don't get to describe anything.
Hey, y'all, while you guys are measuring asses, there's this really cool fun time that maybe we could go to. I'll just pass the flyer over to Thina.
Other than what we see on the flyer right now, is there anything else on it? Is there anything written on the back of it?
Yes, so there's an address. On the back, there is what looks like a punched out area where it says free tickets. And it looks like somebody
Exactly
punched
5
out.
free tickets.
Free tickets? I'm sold.
Yeah, the 2 tickets were punched out.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, and there's an address on it as well.
What's
Use
the
the tickets.
address?
Located off of the interstate, make a left on exit 17, and 2 more rights, and you're there.
That's an address?
No, the actual address is listed as something like 1732.
The Pittsburgh address.
It's listed as like
Past the
1732.
get-go.
1732 Fairground Way.
So
You're in a place that used to be the
Can
Genius,
I-
it turned into the Giant Eagle, but then it turned back into the Phantom Fireworks. Get past that.
And then you'll see a big tiger on the other side.
Everybody
Sign.
Flynn's.
Tell
We're gonna
him
keep
Flynn
drive
sent
past
you.
that.
I guess, yeah, you're right. Every advertisement I've ever heard on the Pittsburgh radio is exclusively naming the other things near it. Now, you're
Yeah.
actually 100% right. I haven't listened
Yeah.
to the radio.
It's from the
Very
mall.
Pittsburgh news.
Yeah. Oh my god, you're right.
Yep.
No wonder people have such trouble navigating the city. Nobody
The
actually
grid system,
knows.
figure it out.
Nobody actually knows where
landmarks.
anything is. Please tell me we have some non-Pittsburgh listeners in the chat so that they're just confused as hell about this.
I think half
I'm
the cast is
confused.
confused.
We've
Yeah.
got some non-Pittsburgh people in the cast. I don't know
I know
what
half the cast is
Extremely
confused,
confused.
but they're used to it.
Alright, well, Booker
Um,
sees the little poster and he's like, Well, that looks like our first clue. Hopefully it's not sentient clowns again.
I'm
Well,
sorry.
Is that common?
Well, usually they're non-sentient, but the sentient ones are worse.
oh.
I am a maid of questions that we will have to discuss
Fun.
later.
This is some
I don't think I want to
fascinating
run into
background lore.
non-sentient clowns.
Oh, we got one non-Pittsburgher named Meshivius, and they are very confused. By the way, they keep putting flies in the chat, and
Excellent.
I don't know what to do.
We'll need to. We might
Such a
need to
Beelzebub fan.
If we can get a Flinny's
I
auto
have
tire
those.
rehearsal, or not rehearsal, a Flinny's auto tire commercial, or one of the minutes from the mall. I can't.
Look, man, they want to pay for
Yeah,
a sponsorship. They can pay for a sponsorship. Until then, they ain't get nothing. This is free for now.
Just trust us. Just trust us. All right.
I want to walk out the front door.
Yeah.
How far is it to like the closest little like neighborhood street intersection?
It's like 2 houses. That's like a 2-minute walk.
Can I walk to that intersection and look at the road signage? Like, what streets are we on?
Yeah, absolutely. So you are on, as you kind of go down to the street sign, you're on a Roadhouse Drive. It's intersecting with a Lavender Lane.
Lavender Lane? Did I hear that right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Lavender Lane.
Gotcha.
Roadhouse Drive and Lavender Lane.
Alright, Booker's going to kind of take a glance or look. Is there anyone in this, like, place at all? Like, is the entire city empty? Or town, probably. More like
so-
town.
Yeah, if you kind of spend some time, you start kind of going outside, walking around, you check probably 3, 4, 5 houses, and there is no answer at any of them, much like Cal. Just this entire, at least this street, seems to be empty. You know, you can spend time investigating the rest of the neighborhood if you want to, but as far as you can tell, this whole street is abandoned.
Could I have the note, please, about this little clue we have? Could I take a look at it?
Whoever, I don't know who's holding it, but if they want to relinquish it.
I think she had handed it to me, but I would have left it.
Okay.
Before I walked out.
Then
It's probably
Arthur, it's
sitting
all
on,
yours.
like, the table.
All right, I take it and look for any secrets. So any secrets hidden in this little clue?
Sounds
piece of
like
paper.
an investigate a mystery roll to me.
Okay.
We're heavily in the investigative portion because that's the only role I've been calling.
What is a flexible alternative role?
That would be if you want to ask a general question instead of one on the list. However, it doesn't matter because with a 6, Arthur, this looks like a totally normal coupon brochure to you. There's nothing
I add
untoward about this at all.
Wonderful. Do I add an experience because I
Yes.
failed so
Yeah,
poorly?
you get to add an
All right.
experience.
Let you know, for the people in the audience who haven't watched us play Monster of the Week before, every time you fail something, you get to add experience, and eventually you get to add up enough experience that you get an upgrade for your character.
Assuming you haven't died based on how many times you failed, of course.
Of course. Yeah, let's just keep moving towards the little carnival. Yeah, carnival.
Do you
Is
get
it
a
in
bonus
walking distance, or do we need to drive?
No, you're gonna need a car. You're gonna need a boost.
All right, we go to the garage. This place has a garage.
Yeah. Do you want the minivan or do you want the hot rod Ferrari that you're gonna have to get jammed into? It's not a Ferrari, it's a Mercedes. I'm sorry. It's got 5 seats though, but it's gonna
Why
be a
not
tight
both?
fit. Or the spacious minivan. You could take both. That's true. Everybody could get their own car if you wanted to.
Hell yeah.
I want the Ferrari.
What are our options, car salesman?
Do you know how to drive?
I can learn.
Crash. Immediate.
Yeah, maybe we don't put the medieval knight in the car that goes 0 to 100 in 3 seconds. I just an idea. I don't know. What do
Like,
I
did you
know?
all see the video of the truck that ran over the Lamborghini
Oh
recently?
my god, I saw that. The insurance
That's little
company. I
pictures.
saw all the memes of the one like Bob's Burger guy.
Yeah.
Awful.
So car-wise, there's pretty much everything. There's a nice selection of Toyotas, Hyundais, Nissans. There's a few muscle cars in this kind of upper middle class neighborhood. A Chevy Impala. There's obviously the Mercedes. There is one house with a Ferrari if you guys are going like door to door. Couple of trucks. Pretty much any kind of car that's not exotic that your heart could desire.
Oh, so is there a Dodge Challenger, a 1967, present by any chance?
Go ahead and give me a luck roll.
Oh,
so
yes.
Just roll 2d6 and add your luck.
Okay, I'm coming, Dodge Challenger. 2d6?
Yeah.
Okay, I'm coming. Did I
Let
do it?
Arthur drive, huh?
There is a Dodge Challenger.
Yes. 1967.
Yes, I don't know what that car looks like, but I'm sure it's a very lovely car.
I wanted to ask
Sure
about
is
the
great.
Impala. Is it of a similar year?
Yes, it is.
Is it a 67 Impala?
Yes.
He doesn't know, but the rest of us
Is it
do.
black?
Yes, it is.
Does it go
I'm
by the
getting
name
in,
of
baby.
You'd have to ask the owner.
There is no owner. We're the owner.
I know that you guys think I don't know everything related to modern media, but I know that one. Okay, you're not
Do you?
pulling one
You
over
Winchester's
on me with
gonna
that
come
one.
We're
kick
doing
your
it.
ass.
Yeah, does does Booker see any particularly giant cars? Like he wants a big, bulky car.
Yeah, there's a Hummer if you want one that's gonna get like
yeah. He'll
10
go
miles
like
per
he'll
gallon.
immediately
2026.
Yeah.
goes to the douche's house. They all look literally the same. And he climbs
Before
into
you
the
all get into
Hummer.
big
He
cars,
sort of checks for some keys. Does he find any keys in like the what was it called?
Yeah, they're in the
The
cup
visor.
holder.
The
They're in the
cup
cup
holder?
holder right
Gotcha.
next to the buzz ball that was in the other cup holder.
Amazing. And he's like, I think if you're going to a big mystery, you'll want a car that can take a smashing.
Baby can take a smashing. Don't worry about it. Sean Lindstrom,
Alright.
I'm getting in the Impala.
Okay, that's one for the Impala. Ray has a Dodge Charger. Booker
Oh,
is
yeah.
running a Hummer.
do you all
Cal
even know where you're
has
going?
Challenger.
a
It's a
Mercedes.
Challenger, not a Charger. There's a big
Sorry,
difference.
Challenger. I apologize.
Thank you.
That's on me. Thena, you're the only one without a car right now.
I
Shotgun.
don't think they even know how to drive.
At least half of these
Do
people.
you all know
Okay,
where
you're
you're
actually.
going or how to drive?
There's only two people you're certain know how to drive, and it's you and Ray.
Baby Ray.
Yeah, maybe Ray.
Hey.
Hal, I don't think has ever driven that you know of.
Cal?
Arthur is 1,700 years out of date, and Booker you just
He's
met
in a
and
car.
seems to think that clowns are non-sentient by default. So 3 of these people are not making it to the destination. Let's just get that out of the way.
Cal
We're gonna have 3
has
people dead when
watched-
the adventure starts.
Last episode, and he drove it from behind just fine. I can drive from the front this time. That's all.
Cal has watched all the Fast and Furious movies. So,
Exactly.
That doesn't count.
Let him cook. Let him cook.
Vin Diesel would dare to disagree.
Cal takes off his bumper
Bad movie.
uniform to reveal just a white undershirt underneath. Can I hear you say family? Can I hear Cal say family?
Family. It's about family.
His voice is just a whole
Look.
octave deeper whenever he's in this car. Sorry, Thena, what kind of car do you want?
Son of a gun. I don't want to be separated from these guys.
Then pick a car and start riding shotgun.
Here's the thing: if I'm doing Fast and Furious, I should get in the Charger.
Decisions. Yeah, Buko's already like, putting the key in the ignition. He's sort of like putting his foot on the brake pedal. He's kind of checking his mirrors. Are we ready to go or not? Sure. Gosh, you guys take quite a while.
Thena's just
What
gonna
you doing,
go,
Thena?
eeny, meeny, miny, mo, 4 of you all. Let's just say Cal, Ray, Booker, and Arthur. So
Is that a D4? D5?
so Arthur, going with Arthur.
Awesome. I can regale you in the Knights Round Table story that I've been.
Let's make sure you've actually learned how to drive.
All
Are you
right.
sure you know your gas and brake pedal?
I was watching an episode with Cal. It said the Prindle is on the.
And Thena's just gonna
Called it the Prindle.
rub her temple. She's already.
The Prindle.
B10 chirps out from your bag. Your odds of survival have dropped 65%.
You started at 300%, so
probably
we're just
closer to
fine,
the
Thena.
80%
Don't
that it's
listen to
dropped.
it.
I start the Impala. I'm driving off.
Driving.
Yeah, Booker started driving. He's like a little bit behind Cal.
Cal's just looking at the open road. I live my life a quarter mile at a time.
Yeah, the
Let's
four
go
of you,
before they get ahead of us.
well, the 5 of you, form a small convoy. Arthur, like, not shakily, but jerkily flooring it out of the driveway and then flooring it to get out as you bang your head off the headrest to get in line on the convoy that the 4 of you are forming as you leave this cul-de-sac with
I'll slow down.
Chevy Impala, Hummer, Dodge, Challenger, and Mercedes/Ferrari in the back, indeterminate foreign car, as you all speed off towards Anti-Sunshine's Funtime Garden. It takes probably about 20-30 minutes of driving as you head towards the carnival. As you do so, you notice that there seems to be basically no signs of any life. There's been nobody on the road that you guys have passed on the interstate. You haven't seen any birds, any cows, any really signs of life at all. As the sort of convoy continues to drive forward. Is anyone doing anything in particular? I guess the only one that actually could besides drive is Thena. Thena, is there anything you're doing on the ride there?
I would probably pull out B10 again and ask him for a little bit more information. What exactly sent us here outside of the anomaly? If there's been any updates to our mission on the back end, any new information.
B10 chirps to life. Downloading. Mission parameters. Disappearance reported of entire suburban neighborhood in USA, Illinois in 2026. This is outside of normal timeline for this reality. Objective: find cause of disappearance of suburban town. Save as many people as possible. Stop whatever caused the disappearance.
See, it's like we ask him for information, and he says he has no information. Then later on, he says he does have information that he had before, but didn't tell us. I don't like the skull.
Are you on a phone call?
You know that there's a CB radio in there.
No,
There's also a telepathic connection to myself and Cal as well.
Oh, yeah.
What's happening is Cal is telepathically talking to... That's right, yeah, so Cal's telepathically talking
I guarantee you, the second that we get there, he's going to give us information that he had before, but refused to tell us at all. You want to bet? We can bet. I'll put money on it.
I don't know. I will lose the bet. I don't.
Oh, so he already did it. Did he already do it? He already did it.
Well, he's just confused.
I'm confused why we keep him.
Right.
On the road,
I'm
please.
focused.
Arthur starts sliding into the oncoming lane as he's talking to Cal.
You
Well,
just see
he's
it
from
going
England.
around.
You know, like
We are technically from England or from Britain, so we would drive on that side. It's not like there's anyone around to hit.
Yeah, if Arthur knew what a paved road was, that might be something they'd consider.
Again, I've seen the Fast and Furious movies. When are we going to space?
Do they go to space in those?
Yeah, they go to space.
With a duct
Actually,
tape
like
car.
no, like really?
Duct tape
And
car.
car?
Yeah, I did see something about space.
No.
Yeah.
I
Ridiculous.
might need to start watching the Fast.
Chat, what was that? Fast X?
I think it was Fast X. I think they also got
It had to be
supercars
the
at
most
some
recent
point.
one. I just remember them racing across Antarctica. Was the last one?
Yeah, they did that too. Pretty sure it was the North Pole, but whatever.
That was the same movie, wasn't it?
Probably.
I have never seen a Fast and the Furious movie.
They had to get the nuclear weapons.
I have too many Sharknadoes
Before
to watch. I don't have
Charlize
time for
Theron
Fast
got
and the Furious.
I know she has a name.
Fan
She's
of
Charlize Theron.
I've never seen a single one, and I'm okay with that.
You're missing out.
truly cinematic
Well.
masterpiece.
20 minutes later, the four of you pull up outside of Auntie Sunshine's Fun Time Garden.
And for
And
some
you
reason,
can
The Rock is there.
And for some reason, The Rock is there. He's got his arms crossed and he's unhappy.
He's covered in baby oil.
He's covered in baby oil and his pecs are flexing. As he approaches and then slaps hands with Cal and then disappears into nothingness. But
He does that.
I know him
looking at
personally.
Sorry. Looking at Auntie Sunshine's Fun Time Garden, you can see that the sort of entire border of this park is basically covered by a white picket fence. You could see over top of it there seemed to be a Ferris wheel and what looks like a roller coaster that sort of were peeking over the fence. And as you are standing out in front of it, you can see that there is a big sign that has Auntie Sunshine herself. I'm going to share a photo with everybody to show what Auntie Sunshine looks like. Basically an orange-haired woman in sort of overalls and kind of a white undershirt. She's got a big sun hat on. And she's very cartoonish looking. This is what she'd look like if she were real. If I can actually get this to work.
Get it to work. I believe in you. Probably.
Okay, here we go. This is what she'd look like if she were a real person, but this is more cartoonish on the actual drawing. There we go. Should be available to everybody.
In what?
I just in your journal, in your handouts.
Ah, we gotta search for it.
Gotta get there. Okay.
Are we all
There we
out
go.
of the cars at this point in the parking
Yes,
lot?
everybody has pulled up into the full parking lot of Auntie Sunshine's amusement park. You guys had to park kind of far away from the gate.
Okay, so Dina's gonna point up at the picture and look at Cal.
You mean
Being
me?
what we've been
Awesome.
through,
Do I recognize
Is that
this
an X?
person?
Go ahead and give me
I don't
go in. How do I want to phrase this?
Let me just go through the Rolodex in my mind.
Let's say investigate a mystery. Actually, let's say I'll let you pick. Do you want to investigate a mystery or read a bad situation?
Why do I feel like it's read a bad situation? Probably, but
It's up to you. It's up to you.
hang on. Gotta see what I'm good with.
They're both the same stat.
Oh, well, then it's bad no matter what, I guess. Let's see how good I am at reading bad situations today.
I feel like you're answering your own question there.
Eh.
Ah, okay.
Oh,
Yeah,
not
that's
bad.
one question.
Okay.
Okay,
bad.
switch back over here. Okay. So do I know them?
So they look a little familiar. It's a couple possibilities. And if you're right, you're really, really not looking forward to where this is going.
Maybe I was more used to seeing her from behind, though, so I'm not like.
Oh my god.
Not great if it is.
If so, you think you don't have it narrowed down, but if you want, I can give you basically two potential options.
I'll take whatever I can get at this point.
Yeah. Actually, no, we'll keep it vague. We'll keep it vague. You do think you know who this might be. Obviously, the cartoonish sort of stylized version means that you can't be too sure, but you have an inkling forming in your head. It's someone you know, maybe an ex, but we can determine that later. Probably an ex if we're being honest, but there's a chance it's not.
Okay.
There's a chance that I didn't do anything wrong. Slim as it may be.
But there's more of a chance that we're going to run into someone angry with you.
90-10, I don't know. 95.
Okay.
There were a lot of
Everybody?
redheads back then. I don't know.
There was that stint in
Just be
Ireland
cautious.
that Arthur took you on, and it was just a sea.
A lot of it happened before Arthur. I'm much older than Arthur.
That's fair. That's fair. That's fair.
Question.
Cal. Oh, go ahead. Go ahead.
Yes, Your Grace.
Go. No,
Ray.
Ray, go first. Go first.
This is a question to the DM. Sorry.
Yes, that's me. No, you're
Yes.
good.
My last name is Sunshine. I ain't related to this woman, am I?
Interesting. Very
Not my
interesting.
fault.
Oh, crap.
Oh.
How much do you know about your family, Ray?
Shit, I don't know. I don't talk to
Oh
her.
shit.
Oh, no.
There's a chance. Sunshine's not exactly a common
your daughter?
last name. But, you don't remember your mom ever mentioning an aunt when you were growing up, but maybe she was disowned? Who's to say?
How?
For everybody else, you can see there is maybe not striking, but there are a couple similarities in sort of the hair color and facial structure between Ray and the woman on this billboard. Cartoonish though she may be.
Oh.
Booker's kind of looking at the situation. Oh, a lot of drama with this group.
I don't want to
Accurate.
say anything.
You have no idea.
I'm not going to say anything to anyone. Is there a possibility that maybe a little more came out of that relationship that I don't know about?
Boy, Cal, I really couldn't say.
aunt.
It was
That's the
so
aunt,
long ago.
not the mother.
Hey, aunt is just a word people use. And also, if this person's the person that I'm thinking of, they're probably way older than they're letting on. We do kind of live forever.
Magic swords have a
Are there
tendency to
facial
do that.
similarities between Ray and Cal in any kind
Yeah,
of
that's a good
way?
question.
Oh.
Yeah.
That's a great question. You kind of size them up. Everybody else in the group is now looking at the two of these two who are looking at each other. It's not. It's really hard to say. There's maybe a passing resemblance, but they don't look too alike. Ray looks a lot more like the woman on the billboard than Ray does look like Cal. But it's not to say that there's no resemblance.
Not in the days of our lives.
Cal's actually everybody in this group's uncle.
Not mine.
Everybody
Unless-
except Arthur.
Monkeys and-
Uncle.
Fair enough.
Uncle Cal.
That would be the worst possible reveal.
Look, just know that I plan nothing in advance, and the fact that this is developed in this way is bringing me no small amount of joy.
As much as I need, like 6 whiskeys right now, no one eat anything here.
Okay.
Well, obviously, most of the time it's unedible. Inedible. Inedible.
This is about to turn into a Disney Channel original movie called My Uncle's a Sword. What do you mean, Sophia Rosenbaum? That's a light novel that will eventually be turned into an anime.
Oh yeah, most definitely.
In another world
Very
with my
much
uncle
so.
who happens to be a sword?
My uncle's a sword.
I think that's actually an anime.
I disagree. I have to agree with Sophie on this one because I think this is going to be in the same vein as a talking cat, or my stepbrother's a vampire, where it
Okay, a
has
talking cat was not a Disney Channel original movie. You're thinking of that
No.
darn cat.
that's
First of
different.
all,
Yeah, talking dogs are more of a norm in Disney.
Are you clearly an isekai? I don't know what that means.
Isekai.
No.
Come on, man. Get some
Isekai.
culture.
You're saying it again.
Whatever.
Iseki, sure.
This whole thing is an isekai or a reverse ekai, whatever you feel like calling it. Technically,
yeah.
we're coming to the modern times, I guess.
Don't
Or
make me
both.
canonize that you're Ray's uncle, because I'll do it. Right now it's in
Watch me
limbo, but
blow up your entire campaign.
Adam, you already slept with everybody in the last adventure. I don't know what else.
And whose fault is that? I heard it when I said it.
So you all are kind of finishing the bloodline tracing outside of the front gates. Again, looking at the billboard, you can see that this has the kind of classic several turnstile entrance into the park, with the exit located right next to it.
So why do you
Tina's
think
gonna
we
stop
should
everybody.
check out first?
Dina's
Well,
going to
what
stop
do we
everybody
do?
and stand in front. Before we proceed, I need everybody to be cautious. I need everybody to double check where you are and don't separate.
Do you remember where we parked? Does everybody have their sunscreen on?
Booker kind of adjusts his little, like, black little glasses. So you're the leader of this group.
Who is he talking to?
Sure. I don't know.
No, he's new.
Well, the person barking out all the orders, obviously.
We recently lost a team member. I'm not looking to lose another one.
Oh, my heart goes out to you. I lost many myself. Nearly an infinite amount, but no fault of my own, of course.
Mm-hmm.
Just the way of
Arthur
things.
frowns at that. And you're the sole survivor from multiple losses of companions?
Well, yes. Into the Abyss is the most deadly show in every known universe.
Sounds good.
So, do any of us know about this Into the Abyss? Have any of us ever heard of it?
So, the only one, actually, everybody go ahead and give me just go ahead and roll your weird for me. So just roll and then add your weird score to it.
Just a weird roll.
Yes.
Let's get
The weirdest
weird.
row.
I'm not calling them weird for anybody in the audience that hasn't seen us play Monsters of the Week. It's just that's the name of
Just
the stat.
a weird Carol.
Yeah.
That's right. An 11.
Arthur doesn't watch TV, so Arthur definitely has not.
He's just not a weird guy.
He's just not a weird guy.
Not into that genre.
I am fairly distracted.
Yeah. Cal
Maybe I'm
somehow has also missed this. Don't mark experience for these ones because this is just a quick
Oh.
check.
Darn.
Sorry, it's not every failure.
Okay.
But for Ray and Thena, Ray, you have a hazy memory of catching an episode like one day after school of something called this. The name's like sort of familiar, but you really don't remember any of the details. Sort of like Legends of the Hidden Temple, where everybody kind of remembers watching it, but nobody actually remembers any of the details about it. Or one of the shows like that on Nickelodeon or whatnot. Thena, you, however, actually are a little bit more familiar with Into the Void. From what you know,
Abyss.
it's sort of,
Into the Abyss.
Into the Abyss. I'm sorry, Into the Abyss.
Get your lore straight.
I'm sorry.
I could be an uncle.
This is how the Mandela effect happens.
Yes, it's known as Into the Abyss, and it is sort of a late night TV show as far as you're aware. It comes on kind of sort of when midnight movies do, but it is basically, you always assumed, sort of a X-Files, Gravity Falls type show, but reality themed, where people sort of are thrust into what you always assumed were like pseudo escape rooms or fun houses or something, and have to try to find the clues and get out or find the way out as sort of a thing. You've seen maybe a half dozen, maybe a dozen episodes over your entire life. It's not a show you're particularly fond of, but you've heard it before. You've never really looked into it, but as you kind of sit here thinking about it, you've never heard of anybody else that's actually seen this show besides yourself.
Interesting. And I'm gonna walk away a little bit. I'm gonna walk past Cal, and I'm just gonna quietly say, "Keep an eye on him."
Huh?
What?
Eh?
Huh?
Cal's going
through a lot.
And then I'm just gonna keep walking.
All right. So Athena's leading the way into the theme park.
Yeah, Booker will follow Athena's lead.
All right. What's the order? So Athena, Booker, who's next?
I'll be. I mean, I'll probably be walking ahead of. Well, probably next to Brooker, behind Thena.
Got it. So I'm assuming then at this point it's Thena and then everybody else, like the mom leading her 3 kids into the park. Well, 4 kids, but I don't know if Cal's a sword or not.
Cal is in an existential crisis.
Of course. That's probably my favorite form of Cal, is his existential crisis form.
Yeah,
It doesn't help
drove
with attacking.
here.
It's great for introspective. Anyways, you kind of approach the turnstiles, Thena, as the first one, and you can see that there is a spot to sort of like swipe or scan a ticket. Currently, it's got the big red X in front of it. This is not an electronic X. This is sort of like an old-timey cash register where it's like a red X printed on sort of a sign. And the sort of swipe area is like a slot, almost for like a punch coupon or something.
I'm gonna turn to Ray and ask her if she still has the flyer, or who has the flyer.
I would not have it because I gave it to you.
Probably Arthur would be my guess.
I left it in the house.
Yeah, but you
Did
gave it
anyone
to
pick up the
me.
flyer?
Yeah,
Oh,
you
I
gave it
took
to
it.
Arthur.
I have it.
Can I see it, please?
Sure. Here you go.
Arthur, you hand
I'll take a.
the brochure to Thena, this sort of small advertisement. Thena, you flip it over and see that where there were previously 2 punched out coupon holes, there are now 5 coupons taking up that space. This is now a whole flyer yet again.
Okay.
Do I recognize that?
I mean, you recognize it as probably magic. Are you asking if you specifically know anyone that does coupon repeating tricks? Patron god of the grocery store, perhaps?
Patron guard of the
Secret couponer.
carnival. Weirdos.
One of those sentient clowns that Booker's so afraid of?
Oh god, there was that one summer. Oh shit.
Okay. Looks like we're expected.
That's never good.
Never.
Sometimes it's good.
Oh.
Well, if this is our
Not the
enemy,
best. It's not.
and we're here already, it's not the best.
Also,
ideal
sometimes
for-
true.
Surprising.
All right, let's get this over with. I take a ticket and I go through.
All right, you insert it in, you hear a bit of a whirring noise, and the red X folds down and pops up a green thumbs up.
God,
And
you just
he
described
turns-
the night with her, man. That's exactly what happened.
And the turnstile clicks forward as Cal walks into the park. I assume everybody else repeats the process?
Yeah, Booker takes a little ticket, slides it in. What a cool little magic trick you got here.
When are you from?
I thought we weren't allowed to ask those questions, Cal.
No, you asked what he was. That's rude. When are you from? We're time travelers. It's kind of a...
Like an age question. You know.
Okay,
I didn't ask him how old he was. When are you from is more, hey, what hometown are you from? It's like, he could be however old from whenever he left. It doesn't mean, look, you're not 1,700 years old. Obviously. You just happen to be from 1,700 years ago. You see what I'm saying?
I guess that's a good question. I don't know when I started acting, if that's what you're asking.
I don't have time.
See, there's your
I don't
answer,
have time.
Cal.
I don't have time. Is
like
this
to
what
imagine-
it feels like? Is this what dealing with me feels like?
Yes.
No,
Oh,
it makes
God.
complete sense.
Oh. I have some apologies to make at some point.
Speaking of which, I got a question. What do all of you do? I mean, if you only have one casualty, I'm sure some of you can do something.
How about you tell us first?
No,
Well,
no, Fina, it's fine. He's curious about us. He's new to the group. Let's, trust him with the knowledge. He's a watcher, right? He can't be so bad. Um, I'll go first since I'm being so, intense about this sort of thing. But I am Arthur Penn, don't know if you've know me. But I have, Cal here has able to
I'm a
assist
sword.
in fighting. He is a sword, and we are a team together, and we slay enemies that way.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur? Like, Arthurian legend?
Yes,
Mhm.
exactly. That's the one.
Well, here I am thinking I'm the celebrity.
Mm-hmm.
Arthur has no idea. It goes right over his head. Okay.
Smile and nod, smile and nod, smile and nod, smile and nod.
Smile and nod, boys. Smile and nod.
He kind of looks over to Cal. So, would you be Excalibur, or am I getting my little legends mixed up?
There's a lot of different names. Just call me Cal.
Cal? Regal?
Yep.
He looks over to Ray of Sunshine. What about you? Speaking of which, you kind of look like the person back there.
Oh.
No. It's okay, Dad. I mean, Cal.
Papa.
I'm just gonna bend over a little bit.
You'll find out soon enough what I'm all about. I'm trying to get it under control, so don't really want to share too soon. But I get really, really hot. That's all you gotta know.
Cal owes several hundred years of child support payments.
Shut up. Shut up. Shut up, voice in my head. Shut up.
One might say a
If
king's
there's one,
ransom
how many more are there?
of child
Mm-mm. Mm-mm. Mm-mm.
They said lamb skin would work. That's what
I already-
Merlin told
Oh my god.
I already used up my entire Christmas gift. If you need to know, go watch Christmas Flash.
Oh my god.
Booker kind of like scratches his little stubble. Oh, you get really hot. That a transformation, or you turning into lava, or is your temperature just rising and it doesn't stop?
You're
Depends
very curious.
how pissed off you get me.
Alan wants
Sounds
to make so many
interesting.
puns. Every pun is running through his head, and he's like, "Nope, not today. It's a bad day."
I think I caught your name, Dana. Would that have anything to do with the one, the only Art Dina?
Sure.
Oh, look at it here. What a bunch of myths and legends.
Mm-hmm.
That's exactly it.
Just right in
Don't
my
worry
head, the
about
myth,
it.
the
Tell us what
legend.
you can do. You got a book? I see that some looks relatively important to you. Can it do anything, that book of yours?
Funny you ask. This is exactly how I survived the show for so long. Found it on the first day. If you're wondering what it does, it's better to ask what it doesn't do, and that's... Well, anyway, I've done a couple of things with it. It does magic, it does amalgamations, it does fortune telling, and he kind of just keeps rattling off random words that don't connect to one another, and it's almost like he's just making stuff up on the spot.
I'm waiting for the word paternity test. Let me guess, the one thing it doesn't do.
I can ask B10 to do it
Never
if you're
comes.
so concerned.
Although I guess I haven't
I
tried.
could ask B10.
I don't trust that
Sure, you
thing.
can do that.
Oh, your robot there it's like an X-ray, a little analytical machine. I'd love a little bit of
Okay,
information.
so you know what
if
an X-ray is. You don't know what a turnstile is.
Why would I?
That's what I'm asking. You know what? I'm just walking further into the fair. I'm looking for what are we looking for?
I like to
Let's
imagine
go.
this whole discussion happened with Cal on the other side of the turnstiles and everybody else still outside the park, and he's just been yelling
Yeah.
across the turnstiles this whole time.
He's the only one. He's just been blocking the way
Yeah, he's
until
the
everybody
only
gave
one.
up their powers.
Yeah, no, we need He's just been dry heaving in front of the turnstiles, and now that he's walking away, everybody can enter.
Yeah, Booker
Everyone has their
made
ticket.
space for everyone to go through.
Yeah.
So, Dina, you never said your power.
I protect them. I watch for them.
Protect them like they use you as a body bag and you spontaneously come back to life. I've met someone like that once.
Sure.
Didn't use
Yep.
him as a body
That's
bag.
exactly it. Yep, that's exactly it.
Interesting. Get to
So-
know.
So what's going on at the fair?
So, as the five of you click through the turnstile, you're immediately jarred. Because, as far as you can tell, the fair is empty. You're kind of on the main way, and you can see there are various attractions. Baseball tosses, that one with the bowling ball where it rolls and you have to try to land it in between the two hills. Sort of like lawn bowling, mini bowling, all sorts of ring tosses, duck fishes, etc. But although you can hear the sound of people talking and sort of music playing somewhere, there does not seem to be anybody in the park.
Does he see any, does Booker see any structures like a haunted house, a mirror maze, anything like that?
So as you kind of get closer, as you're kind of walking around, you can see the Ferris wheel off in the distance. You can see the roller coaster peeking out up ahead. And as you're kind of staring down the center of the thoroughway, you can see that there is what looks like sort of like a map. One of those like stands with a map spread across it.
Yeah. Does the stands have any of those little grabbable maps?
It does not. It only has this big map.
Damn.
Manager's office. Where's...
So are the five of you approaching the map?
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. The five of you approach the map and are met with this. Oh shit, I forgot to add something.
Maybe turn that down a little bit because it actually sounds like people are talking.
Sorry. We were going
Just having a
dramatic,
conversation.
but instead we got creepy.
Okay, we got Critters Carousel, Pot of Gold Arcade, Racing Rabbits Roller Coaster, Little Sprouts Garden, and Fun Time Ferris Wheel. In the Wonder Warren.
Carousel.
Yeah, I realized I can't spell. The only way I know to spell carousel is based on a movie.
Okay, I was wondering if it was intentional.
Nope, I forgot to correct that because I can't spell because I default to spelling a movie title. That one's on me. That one's on me.
Okay.
It's themed after the movie.
Hit it, Carousel. Great movie franchise, by the way. Great movie franchise.
Booker,
Where
Kyle,
are we?
You are basically right about here. The Pot of Gold arcade, as you kind of peer around the side of the map, is probably about like a 5-minute walk down the rest of the thoroughfare, and you can see from the center of that the sort of roads leading and lines and walkways to what are likely the other sort of attractions. That's the word I wanted.
I put my finger on Auntie's farmhouse. I gotta talk to Auntie. Anyone who's coming with me is coming with me. If you're not, whatever.
As you point to Auntie's farmhouse on the map, the sort of crowd of people noise goes silent. And instead, very loud music begins to play. Oh, that is not what I thought it was, but that'll work.
I don't know what this is, but I hate it already.
Over what sounds like some kind of a loudspeaker of some kind, you begin to hear laughter. Finally, you're here!
Turn to whoever's speaking.
Do we see?
No.
You're turning at PA things. Oh joy, oh joy, what a great time we've got in store. I wasn't sure you'd show up, but I sacrificed a lot to get you here.
I'm looking through the map to see what's the fastest way to get to Auntie's farmhouse.
It would be either through Little Sprouts, the Wonder Warren, and then Auntie's farmhouse, or through the Racing Rabbit roller coasters.
I'm gonna throw a stick up in the air to decide which direction I'm going.
Absolutely. Go ahead and roll it evens, or just roll a dice. Evens will be Racing Rabbits. The other way will be Little Sprouts.
Okay. Let's see if I remember how to do this. 1. That's ominous.
Yeah, that's certainly
That is very ominous.
very ominous. That would be Little Sprouts would be the way that the stick landed.
Then I just start walking.
Absolutely. You have to get through the.
While this is all going on, I don't.
As Cal is walking away, is anybody following him, or the rest of you kind of standing here?
I'm following.
Absolutely. Arthur?
I guess I'm gonna follow, but I'm gonna just make sure that the other two are also going in the same direction.
Yeah,
Okay.
Booker's kind of looking at the speakers. Kind of sounds like sentient clowns. Oh, that sucks. As he kind of turns away, keeps walking.
We have to figure out what he means by that at some point.
He means
Ray?
what he means. He means sentient clowns.
Right, what about you? Where are you staying here, or are you going with the rest of the group?
As much as I'm curious about this paternal test, that gold is catching my attention.
Yeah. Well, you have to pass through there to get to the Little Sprouts garden, so you do have time. As the 5 of you are walking, the music, you get kind of about halfway to the arcade, and you hear music start up yet again. This is much better. I hope you're excited for a fun-filled day at Auntie Sunshine's Fun Time Garden. We've got a lot of activities planned for you, Fly Brigade.
Looking around, do we see anyone, or is it just the PA system again?
It's just the PA system.
Okay.
Booker kind of turns to the group. Oh, so they know you? Oh, friends of yours?
In
Can't
my
imagine a
experience, yeah, no.
No.
Oh,
I
so
agree.
this is a kidnapping situation.
That would require
We
them.
walked into here.
Yeah. If anything, it's a trap that we knew about. They gotta get hands on us to do a
You walked through
kidnapping.
the entrance with us.
Yeah.
So, you know.
You've only
And
been
you're also
alright.
a kid, right?
You good?
How did
I
you survive
mean-
all these supposed episodes?
I mean, usually a kidnapping doesn't have to, like, actually grab you. You know that, right?
That's kind of what a kidnapping is.
No, there could be, like, a little bit of mind control and you don't know how you end up in the spot that you end up in. Then there might be a little bit of astral projection and we could be different spirits of ourselves and our bodies are
And
somewhere
Athena's
else.
just gonna turn. Keep walking.
Yeah, absolutely. Fair enough.
I don't have time for this.
The five of you start to, well, at least Athena and Cal start making their way towards the Pot of Gold arcade with Ray in tow. Arthur is probably politely listening to Booker's ramblings, although I don't want to put words in Arthur's mouth, but that feels
No, he
on brand.
probably is.
Yeah.
He watches the TV shows. He's trying to understand the world. So
Arthur's a good leader. He's a good listener. Good leaders are good listeners.
The five of you make your way to the Pot of Gold arcade, sort of behind this main map, and you can see that outside, tied to a pole, is what appears to be a man beaten and bruised, wearing a child's leprechaun costume.
Oh God.
He is tied to a pole and seems to be maybe unconscious, maybe dead.
Hello? You alright there?
The music kind of cuts out and you hear him kind of, no, please.
No, please, what's going on?
No
Do you
more.
need to let down, or...
He kind of holds his head up and you can see, he is, whatever this costume is fully committed. He's got a red beard on and the green hat and sort of, again, it's child size, so it's a very small green jacket and shirt, and like green shorts. He is beaten and bruised and cut up all in his face, big purple welts, as he kind of looks up at you. Huh? No, please, are you with them? I didn't do it. I just want to go home.
Who's them?
There's crazy people.
Okay, he
Who
wants to
did
get rid
you
of... away from crazy people. I'm down for that.
Is he tied up like in the air or is he on the
No.
ground?
He's in like a pole that's like stuck on the ground that's like tied up, like right in front of the entrance to this arcade.
So
He's
he's sitting
standing
on the
or-
ground tied to the pole, not hanging from
Correct.
above, dangling.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Can I just
Okay.
sword hand cut his bindings off?
Yeah, absolutely, if you want to. He kind of like drops his hands and starts to like slowly rub his wrist. Oh my god, thank you. It was crazy. Everybody came from the neighborhood for the new amusement park and then they took everyone.
To... where?
All over all the rides. They went crazy and there was this, oh my god, it was this thing. It took a bunch of them to the Warren, but then the gates to it shut. I don't know what's going on. It's monsters. It's real monsters.
Yeah,
They
good
beat
show.
you up?
Yeah, there's one inside. He beat me up and put me in this costume. There's people trapped in the arcade machines. You gotta free them.
In the arcade machine?
Yeah.
Cal turns to everybody. Okay, counterpoint. We kill whoever's in charge and everything goes back to normal. Wishful thinking?
That's
I
quite
think that's a
wishful
little
thinking.
too quick. They usually like to play the little game, you know? Give him his
Seeing
fun.
as how this is Auntie Sunshine's Funtime Garden. And he's already telling
Oh,
us
that
there's
makes
monsters.
sense. Anti sunshine. I don't know if that's true, but I just heard it when you said it.
Huh?
Good job,
what
Arthur.
the hell are you talking about?
Good job. No, good job.
And Thena's gonna be like, hey.
Yep. 100%.
Can you get me out of
A
here,
plus.
please? What are you talking about?
I feel like
Booker
I've
will
accomplished
kind
something
of.
today.
Why are you laughing?
You wouldn't get it. Exits that way.
He kind of gets up, and you see him start to kind of limp, and then break into a full sprint.
Yeah,
into the
before
turnstile.
he does that, Booker's gonna grab his shoulder.
What? Please just let me go.
Oh, wait, friend. You said there were monsters. How do we know you're not one of them?
The, because I was beaten up and tied to a pole.
That doesn't
They're
mean
not attacking
anything.
us.
What?
Maybe he's running because this whole place is about to blow. We can't trust him. And he's gonna, like, push him into, like, a wall.
Yeah, you
Hey.
kind of slam him up against a nearby, like the wall of the arcade. I didn't. I just want to go home.
Hey,
No, friend. We believe
The
you.
mission was to
I'm
save
sure we
people.
all. Yeah, but we don't know if this guy's a person.
Do you know that they're
Feel
not?
a hand clamp on your shoulder. Please listen to Thena. I think she has an opinion, and I would like her to be heard.
Okay.
Let him
Look,
go,
I'm not
please.
gonna hurt him. I'm not a psychopath. I'm just
Remains to
gonna
be
talk
seen.
to him.
Press X to doubt.
Yeah, Booker will kind of like, crack open his book. Look, fair game. I got a little test to see if you're trustworthy. Why don't you just tell me one of your secrets and then say, I'm not a monster. Then we'll let you go. But it has to be
Sorry,
a juicy one.
am I getting, like, Faye vibes off of Booker right now? Give me one of your secrets.
It's certainly possible. I mean, you've seen this before.
This is
with
feeling very
Faye.
class reunion right now.
Yeah, this is feeling very class of 0001 reunion. Yeah, this is very suspect to you. If it's not Faye, it could be Infernal. It could be just some kind of an information broker. It's probably not a sign of anything good, though. What do you mean a secret?
Caught any infidelity. Maybe you ran into someone and then you just kept driving. A secret.
Um, uh, I,
Be
I,
honest now. You don't want to see what happens if you lie.
I got drunk and...
want to do something about our new friend?
I'm curious if Thena wants to call and say something, but in any moment, I'm on standby.
Okay.
Thena's gonna walk up to our not our new team member, but the poor guy that's pushed
Our
up
new
against the wall.
liability.
And she's gonna put her hand on him. And she's gonna cast warding on him.
Okay.
Kind of deflect a little bit of whatever Booker's doing to him.
Okay. Yeah, go ahead and roll it, please.
If it'll roll. Come on.
I believe in you. I think you can do it.
Son of a
Oof.
bitch.
I was very wrong. You could not do it.
Mark it.
Wow. I should have it in no
So-
faith.
Question then.
This guy's
Yes.
toast.
Because
Goodbye.
I know a lot of our stuff carried over from our last adventure on our character sheet.
That's correct.
When we ended, I had 2 experience. Are we washing that down to 0?
No, that's-
starting again?
No, that stays.
Okay.
So enjoy your level
So
up.
then this would be 3 experience with this. So I'll get to pick an improvement.
Yes,
think it's
one of the
4.
basic ones.
Or what's the
Oh,
drink?
we're allowed to do that at 3.
Yeah, because it was at 3
Yes.
the last time, right?
Yeah, it's been at 3. If you've been hoarding more than 3, my bad.
I
Oh,
read the
dang.
thing and it said 5, so I
It
was
does,
like,
but
okay,
because
I have to wait.
because we play short adventures, I just down it to 3. Because
Yeah, no, I thought you downed it to 4, and then at the last part of the campaign, you downed it to 3 again because we're speeding through it.
this one's on me, guys. It's firm 3, locking it in. We've got it recorded so that you can call me on it later.
And I only remember because I listened to the last campaign today to try to get my mindset back in. So
Let's get some generous DMs
Smart.
in the chat. Let's get some generous
Generous
DMs.
I don't think we have a thing for that. I don't think that's a thing.
I don't think anyone's ever done that.
Yeah, if everybody in the chat
Yeah,
could just
Oh.
type the words generous DM, please, that would be
you know what we
That's a
have
thing.
solidified?
ego
How much
boosting
of our luck
immensely.
are we getting back? You didn't tell us how much of our luck we're getting back or how many
Oh,
we're
that's
going
right.
to be
We
allotted.
ran out of that time. Everybody's gonna get. So for everybody except Booker, because I talked to him earlier. You're going to gain 2 luck. It's not getting it back. It's like because you only had 4 to begin with last time. You're just adding 2 on to whatever your remaining total was.
Okay.
Adding 4. How many?
So we can go up
2.
to 6 now.
So you could go if you hadn't used any luck points, you could go up to 6.
Okay.
But if you've
Got
used
it.
luck points, it's going to be anywhere from 5 to 3 or 2 if you burn through all of them, which I don't think anyone did.
Because I ended with 3 last.
So now you have 5, but I think Cal only has 1. I should have been asking
What,
about luck
3
points.
now?
You have 3 now. I should have asked about luck points, but we haven't had any important failures that I think that you would have used them on. So, regardless. Anyways, let's talk about how Thena's warding fails in the worst way possible. As is described on the chat, is what's actually causing the problem. Yeah, you watch as this guy sort of basically breaks down sobbing and just admits to everything he's ever done wrong in his entire life. From cheating on tests in high school to making out with his boss's wife at last year's Christmas party to that time he stole a couple hundred out of an ATM that someone left unattended. He is just real or imagined spilling his guts out as much as possible. Even stuff that probably isn't like a secret. Like he's using someone else's Netflix password. He doesn't like crunchy peanut butter, but his wife does, and he just accepts the crunchy peanut butter anyways. Like he is just blubbering on the floor, and is basically curled up into a ball. He is going nowhere as he is sobbing.
Okay. You've lived quite a busy life.
Did
my
he?
book's reacting. You kind of see Booker's book start to kind of vibrate as the little design starts to warp into an eye opening up. Oh, here's it. Here's the one he's after. As he opens up the book. Now say, your desire will not be a monster. Go on, speak into the book.
He is trying to, but at this point, something has gone horribly wrong, and he's just kind of like a blubbering mess on the ground. He can't even get the words out.
I think at this point, Arthur's gonna scoop up this poor guy and just carry him to the exit. At this point,
I won't stop the ritual once it's going. He needs to say what he needs to say. And he'll kind of like
say anything right now.
The guy, like he'll look him directly into the eyes. Be calm, brother. It's all good. Now say, I have the desire not to be the monster, and you can leave.
Let me go ahead and make a roll for him.
I'm currently holding him in my arms.
Like he's talking to him while like he's, over your shoulder.
He kind of barely spits the words out. They're borderline incomprehensible. I just want to be a monster. I don't want to be a monster. Please don't make me be a monster anymore.
Jesus.
And then like, fantastic. And he uses his little ability, negligible, whatchamacallit? Yeah, a negligible price. And essentially, this ability allows Booker to, whenever somebody gives him a secret, he can warp reality a bit around the desire that they set forth. So, in how that happens, you see his book start, going through like a bunch of pages until it stops on one, and the ink sort of creates the like silhouette of a man, and then it slowly more forms into a perfect likeness of this very man in his leprechaun costume. And then it fills out a page filled with words, and he like starts to look at the leprechaun man to see if he is lying, if he really was a monster, or if he turns, back into a human.
No, this was just a regular guy. You can see the little illusion writing in the book, just like this guy's whole life story, and at no point does it mention anything about being a monster. You've got like this guy's whole essence of being, sort of, that you're reading off of, and he is as flawed as any human being is, but he is
Oh,
fully human.
bugger. What a boring life. I was mistaken. You're free to go.
He is just currently curled up in Arthur's arms, blubbering.
Arthur's carrying him to the exit.
Yeah, absolutely. You kind of make your way back. You get to the exit. How do you just set, like, what are you doing when you get to the exit?
I'm gonna give him the key to the Ferrari and tell him, all right, you can go sit in there for a little while, catch your breath, and when you're ready to go, you just go wherever you need to go. Town's a little funky right now, so be careful. Or you could stay in the Ferrari until we get back. We're pretty talented people to take care of this, so be safe.
He kind of takes one step outside the turnstile, and you hear a heroic sort of da 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 go off on the PA system. The music starts to play yet again. And you've saved your first victim! Way to go! But that means the clock started. See how many you can save before we finish putting them to our own use.
I throw a rock at one of the speakers.
You see it smash into it, and you see it.
All right, let's move.
I book it back to the group.
I clap my hands and I teleport him to me.
Arthur takes
Yeah, because I can do
steps.
that.
Arthur takes 2 steps and then is just next to Cal and has to stop himself from falling forward from momentum.
All right, let's go. Arcade, yada, 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 kill something. And I turn into a sword.
All right.
Yeah, Booker's ready to go. Say no harm, no foul.
Look,
Booker, we have to
Arthur,
work on your
if you...
skills of intimidation.
This is
Crazy
purely at
battle
Arthur's
guy.
head. Arthur, if you slipped, I would not say anything. I'm just saying.
Just putting that out there.
Just putting it out there. Ride or die.
Noted.
Emphasis on die.
So,
Gonna do just fine out here, Cal.
the 5 of you barge into the Pot of Gold arcade. Almost immediately, you notice a problem. Well, I shouldn't say a problem. I should say that something is very obviously off about this. You are, at least Cal, Thena, and Ray, maybe Booker. We still haven't figured out what his reality is. But at least Cal, Thena, and Ray are expecting to see Miss Pac-Man, some Donkey Kong, maybe one of those like Terminator shooters you see in movie theaters, or a Rambo, or a House of the Dead. Maybe that Doodle Jump game, any kind of modern day arcade game. But you don't see that. Looking around, you see a lot of machines that are made out of kind of painted wood. You see a sign that says Nickelodeon, and what looks like one of those Viewmaster machines with a crank handle on the side. There is some sort of it says pinball, but it's sort of vertical and a bunch of holes and a launcher to get the balls up and try to land them in the hole. This is not your modern day arcade. This looks like the very first kind of an arcade back in like the late 1800s or early 1900s before, fun was invented.
Okay. Everyone be careful. And Dina's gonna bust out B10 and ask him to just kind of scan around.
Yeah, absolutely. He pops out, and B10, you see him kind of start to try to scan, and you watch as his device kind of attached to him sparks and fizzles. And then you watch as B10 starts to sink to the ground, and then his sort of anti-grav motor breaks, and he just plummets the rest of the way. And the light in his empty skull eye starts to go out, but not before he croaks out, sensing interference.
Uh-oh.
Not good.
Okay, Eustace.
Never seen him do that before.
Dina's gonna pick him up.
Yeah, absolutely.
Magic and the Magic Sword. Big, well, not big magic, but magic use thingy stuff is.
What do you want to? Can I get a full sentence, please? I beg you.
Okay, it says observe another place or time. I'm just searching for the souls of the damned, I guess.
Yeah, absolutely.
Of whoever is trapped in a cabinet.
Sure. Go ahead and roll it.
Ta-da, Spider-Man.
Excellent. So, using magic, kind of looking around, the sword starts to glow as Cal enters into sword vision. He's literally a sword, and he can see. Looking in the cabinets and kind of sensing the area around you, you can sense the sort of life energy of people tied to the machines. They're sort of a step out of phase with reality, so to speak. They're in the machines, but they're not physically in the machines. It's as if they are a battery that's sort of outside reality that is attached to these arcade machines. Now, what they're powering, you're not sure, because none of these machines seem to run off of electricity, or if they do, it's not enough that you would need a soul to replace that power. This is like turn of the century power generation here. You're not generating more than maybe the world's smallest motor.
A mouth opens up on the sword. Okay, who knows how to detach souls from boxes that they're trapped in?
Well, Ray, didn't you get a soul or something when you were searching through things? Didn't you get, like, inhabited or something?
Yeah, it was an Aztec god.
Right. Do you know the reverse?
If I did, I would never have this Aztec god in me, unfortunately.
We'll unpack that later.
We don't have time for that right now.
I'm kind of curious. If you just
right.
touch one of these things, do you think, Ray, you could feel the soul, maybe?
Can I burn them?
Oh, sure, but maybe you might kill them.
But maybe they'll scream and they'll be like, ah, hot. Yes.
I feel like most people do that whether they're trapped in a box or not.
All right.
This is the
Let me
worst
see if I
magic
can.
act I've ever seen.
I'll try. Let me see if I can channel some inner
Tina,
thing
don't
from
you
this
have a
dude.
book about planar stuff or something? Things outside of phase of reality?
Setting the boxes on fire seems like the better idea. Ray, if you'd like
Going to set it on fire.
Are
She's
you
just
gonna
going
make
to
that-
fuel.
Are we already busting out the destroying stuff with fire?
I'm certain we're not.
Look,
Ray,
I've been trying really hard not to burn stuff. This has been a lesson. I need to count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. What are the 5 senses around me? Okay. Let me ask if I can. Maybe the Aztec dude will just give me some clues. Can I
Okay,
talk to the Aztec dude?
Yeah, you can absolutely try to summon that spirit from within yourself. Go ahead and give me, it's gonna be your pyromania skill, just make a roll on it, but instead of the normal effects, it is trying to summon the deity within you.
Oh god, I hope the opposite does not happen, guys.
Yeah, Booker kind of like looks at everything Ray of Sunshine is saying. This is not stuff you want to hear when you're joining a new group.
How did I do?
That is an 11. What does
Nice.
your internal mind palace look like, for lack of a better term?
I guess we go back to the temple that we were at, where I had lit those pyres, and that's where he resides, really. So
Yeah.
that's what kind of like where he would channel me.
Absolutely. So we cut to an ancient Aztec temple, where you can see that Ray is sort of kneeling in front of two massively lit pyres, and the smoke is starting to form the image of something. Ray, why don't you go ahead and describe what your deity looks like?
Uh, he would just be a kind of like a man, but with like maybe some animal-like features. Like he would have some feather headdress. He would be with, maybe a face of a falcon, uh, that kind of thing.
Yeah, absolutely. This falcon-faced, bronze-skinned, feather dress man starts to materialize out of the smoke and sort of floats down towards Ray as he sort of crosses his arms and looks down at her. What knowledge do you seek, O
Uh,
prison warden?
well, we kind of need to like search for a dude that we need to save. Can you like help us save him?
What is it you require of me?
Help us find the dude in the room. Can you like see souls and stuff?
So, Ray, you see that he kind of floats back into the smoke, and you sort of open your eyes back into the real world. You are now looking at body temperatures, and you can see that sort of inside of the machines, and also out of it, there is sort of heat sources coming from the machines. It's possible there's the bodies inside. It's possible that it's the soul that's sort of attached to the machine, but it's basically every machine in the arcade has a soul in it,
Oh, shit.
or this source of heat that you're able to see.
So like I would see them kind of like with that thermal vision kind of where I
Yes.
see like individuals. Oh my goodness.
Yep, like people see ghosts. You are just surrounded by them. There's probably two, 3 dozen in this room.
I will relay that to the team. Guys, we're not just dealing with one. We're dealing with a lot. Like
Yeah.
a lot. Two or three dozens according to
What
the
do we
voice.
Yeah, so but what do we do? What do I do? I slash at it? Do I do it? What can we do?
I don't think slashing at it. There's got to be a source in here.
People with magic books, does anyone know how to undo this?
So I don't have anything. So the only thing I have is my warding. It says it can suppress an existing supernatural effect for a few moments.
Like trapping a soul inside of a box?
That could be.
Whatchamacallit? DM, could I do like a little investigate magical phenomena to see if Booker has ever kind of been able to do anything with souls?
Yeah, you can
See
roll
if-
investigate a
yeah.
mystery if you'd like to.
Absolutely. Give me one moment to do. Alrighty. Sharp default. Stereo. Ooh, failure.
Booker has let me rephrase that. Booker 100% knows what to do in this situation, and it is just destroy the machine.
Okay.
Yeah, Booker
So,
basically says, last time I was in an arcade, had a bunch of bodies stuck in machines. Probably the same situation. Just slice all of them in half and see if blood comes out or if a soul gets released, and you know you got the right one.
How many people survived the episode?
Next.
We don't like talking
Only
about that
him.
episode.
Okay, so not that plan.
Don't trust.
Okay, so can I
Um,
look around and see if I see anything that's like, oh, big red button, big shiny machine that's really obvious?
Yeah, kind of quickly scanning around, there is what you can see on the side, not on the side, on the sort of front counter of this arcade where you'd see like a prize counter, and there are a few stuffed animals and the like hung up there. There is a coin return machine, like a change machine.
I go up to the change machine, see what I see around it.
Looks like a pretty standard change machine and prize counter, basically. Get you quarters, nickels, pennies, whatever you need for the various machines in this arcade.
Thena will take her wallet out of her bag and take out a dollar bill, I guess. Does it feed?
It
like,
does. Yeah,
bills to
it
back?
takes a bill. Yeah.
Okay, so I'm gonna feed it $1. And
You hear the machinery kind of whirring inside. It doesn't seem to be sort of one of the more modern day machines. You can hear a lot of like clanking inside. And it spits out in the coin return, not the coinage you were expecting, but instead spits out several, probably maybe 7 to 10, you're kind of taking them out and counting, gold coins.
Do I smell leprechauns?
As you presumably mutter that to Arthur, you hear a giggling noise coming from somewhere in the arcade.
oh
And-
god.
Thena, please
Arthur's
give
gonna
me
try
an,
to track him.
Thena, please give me an act under pressure roll.
Act under pressure. Hold on. I know I have something for this. Hold on.
You've got your
I
just
can
another
use my
day, I
weird
believe.
instead of cool. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Hold on. Let me find it on here. My god, I'm not used to navigating this.
Take your time. It's just gonna hurt more when you fail.
Weird. Of course you would think so.
I believe in you this
Boom,
time.
head.
You hear, Thena, the whir
Nice.
of machinery as you sort of instinctively duck down because this is just another day to you. And the coin machine is blasted off the counter into a slag heap of metal behind the prizes. As stepping out behind one of the arcade machines is what can only be described as a steampunk leprechaun. His green hat has a pair of sort of gear-laden goggles on it. Half of his face is coated in what looks like bronze plating. His arm, his left arm, is replaced by what looks like a gigantic sort of magma cannon that is currently cooling down. His other arm has a buzzsaw attached to it, and his legs look like they are telescopic from what you can tell, as he sort of giggles and curses, having missed you and hit the change machine. So you're after me gold then, is it?
No.
It wasn't enough to take victory from us. Now you take me gold as well. Well, I'm being paid very handsomely to ensure you never walk out of this park again.
Arthur, do we know
Oh
him?
lord, not these guys.
There was that little
Not
guy that
him,
was
but I'm
running
pretty sure
across
someone
the-
that.
No,
Do
I
you
think there was
know
a
me?
leprechaun. We
Do
fought a
you
leprechaun.
know
He
me?
did, but I don't
Do
think
we
it
know
was this
Elliot?
leprechaun.
Everybody, give me an act under
I
pressure,
don't know
please.
him.
Thena, you don't have to, but the other four do.
Active
Cool,
Cool. So,
yeah.
really glad I stole Thena's move, so I get to do the same thing.
Don't forget to mark experience.
Damn. Well, now I'm at 2 experience. Let's go.
All right. Okay. So 2 people beefed it, for lack of a better term. Actually, did anybody do? Wow, you all kind of actually.
I did all right. Just, I did
You know,
fine.
got it.
Cal's the only one that got a positive result on this, which makes sense because he is a sword. So I actually shouldn't have had him roll at all. Although Cal, I will give you an offer. Cal, you can avoid damage and just kind of continue being a sword, or you can split the damage with Arthur for what's about to happen.
Arthur does take reduced damage from a lot of stuff.
Really?
Yeah,
A petty
don't worry about
DM
me
now? Really?
Would I be able to teleport him out of the way of the damage?
You would, but then so
Nah.
no, because you're a sword right now. You're attached. Like he wouldn't go anywhere.
I'm gonna make sure I don't get hit for now, and I'll probably take that later.
Absolutely. So, the leprechaun, in a fit of rage at none of you recognizing him, aims his magma cannon and fires it again into the crowd of you all. You hear sort of a ka-ching noise as it impacts, and molten gold splashes over the three of you that failed. Everybody please go ahead and take 2 damage for me.
Is Ray hurt by fire?
I was about to ask, can
That's
I
a great
take
question.
less?
So Ray, you're only going to take 1, because there's still it's like molten, so it's hardening, and that's still a problem. But the actual heat doesn't bother you.
Does Arthur also have armor?
Arthur has
I
certain
do.
kinds of damage resist, which
I have
is
1 armor.
you have 1 armor, although this is the counter to armor molten metal, which armor doesn't really help against. But your -1 will.
Would. It
count.
would
So
protect
you're-
at least your chest. It doesn't.
I mean,
unless it
they killed
melts
knights by
through.
pouring boiling oil on them, though. That's like the #1 knight weakness is boiling oil. Am I wrong?
No, because
No,
armor
that
is
sounds
armor.
alright.
I feel like it's magical armor.
Well, actually,
It is magical armor.
Arthur's not wearing armor right now because Arthur's in his disco outfit. So that's irrelevant.
I
anyways.
wouldn't say my stuff is gone. It's just an illusion.
Okay. First of all, I am always a sword. I just sometimes look like a man. Arthur is almost always armored. It just looks like a disco suit.
I see.
Just looks like other
Regardless,
clothes.
everybody's taking 2 damage, and it can be reduced if you have armor or if you're Ray, because Ray doesn't take fire damage.
Oh,
but Ray's
actually, question, DM.
yes.
So I have mutual survival. You take 1 less harm from attacks and hazards when unstable.
Yes.
Does that count as unstable?
No, unstable is when you take 3 or more damage. Is when you have 3 more damage marked, then you become unstable.
Gotcha.
So
Alright,
you're only 1 more attack away from becoming unstable.
great, gotcha.
Yes.
Is this considered an old-fashioned hand
I
weapon?
think that's a drink.
No, this is not considered an old-fashioned weapon. This is... Well,
Yeah,
actually, no, I'm
Friday.
sorry. This is considered an old-fashioned weapon.
It's steampunk. It's
It's
anachronistic.
steampunk, which means it's anachronistic and old-fashioned. So
It's
yes,
being wielded by a person we've clearly never met.
Yes. He has fired the molten gold into the crowd of you all. You've taken your 2 damage, or if it's been reduced, that. As we move to... Presumably Arthur's probably ready to go first.
Alright, let's hack this little dude into pieces. He's going to attack.
Absolutely. I'm going
that
to find
kick
better
ass?
battle music for next week, I promise. Yes, please roll kick some ass. In the meantime, please enjoy Carney's Dance by Kevin MacLeod.
Ooh.
Okay.
His ass,
Yeah. Roll it.
Max damage. He couldn't be hit any harder.
Yes. Please go ahead and describe A, how much damage that is, and B, what you're doing.
I'm pretty sure it's 11. I don't know what I add really anymore. I just, yeah.
I'm sorry, there's no way it's 11.
Well, what's your normal damage? Because you add +4 for using me.
Yeah, and I have +4 for
Isn't
using
it-
you, and
Isn't it
then...
9?
Because then I have a 3 harm to a big sword.
Mhm.
So that's...
7.
What,
7?
7. Okay. What was I getting 11 from last time? I don't know.
We have the recording.
Yes.
I can go back and check at some point.
You're probably right. I'm just misremembering.
Most people tend to have a
Seven's-
maximum HP of 7.
Yeah, 7 is still a massive amount of damage in this. For maybe some
Dead.
non-Monster of the Week players in this game, most attacks do about 2 to 3 damage. Arthur and Cal have teamed up to one-shot 60% of the monsters that someone could throw at them.
Look, we may be level 1 in D&D, but we are level 100 here.
Correct. So go ahead and describe your attack on this creature.
I think it's just a downward slice, very traditional. He's going for the kill. He knows this is an enemy that traps souls, so he's not, looking to hold back at all.
Absolutely. You slash at the monster, and you cut his clothing wide open. You see his chest is sort of revealed, and this creature has seemingly replaced probably about 70% of his body with this steampunk material. Wires and coils are jutting everywhere from under his vest and shirt, as you can hear sort of ticking and whirring and grinding as he glares at you with pure hatred in his eyes.
I think we're doing him a favor.
He kind of grits his teeth as it cuts through most of him and the machinery, and he sort of falls down. And you watch as he kind of goes still, his gun sort of powers down with your one massive strike. And then about a second later, you hear a whirring and a ticking as the sort of centerpiece of his chest, which looks almost like a bright green, sort of like lamp that's sort of emitting light, starts to thrum as one of the arcade cabinets nearby is completely disintegrated, and he springs back up to his feet and smiles lopsided at you. Gonna take a lot more than that this time, my boy.
Do we know you? We meet a lot of people.
So the one that we faced, did he
just steal a soul from another? What did he just do?
No comment. That's kind of for you to figure out.
that
Cal,
means
I'm a
he
little
totally
concerned.
stole a soul?
Kinda seems like he stole a soul.
I'm kind of concerned.
All right,
We move to Cal.
Okay.
Cal, you are up, and then Ray, you're going to be on deck, so get ready. And then then Booker, then Thena, because Thena is currently just the furthest away from this. So, Cal, what are you doing?
with extensive movie knowledge.
Mhm.
Can I tell what's going on with this whole deal? Stealing
Absolutely.
souls and shit?
Yeah. You can read a bad situation if you would like.
Do I want to read a bad situation, or do I just want to, like, take a shot at something?
It's a good call. Good question.
Alright, clearly the device in his chest is the thing pulling souls out of stuff. Can I just pull my hands out of the sword and just pull the thing out of his chest?
You can try, absolutely.
I'll give it a shot.
That's going to be a kick some ass. I'm going to say -1 because you don't really have leverage when you're a sword. You're not braced against anything. It's just all.
Am I not braced against him? I just cleaved through this guy.
Well, I guess it would depend on where Arthur.
I'm
left.
probably in his shoulder still.
Yeah, that's fair. Okay, that's fine. No -1.
He's like, haha! And it.
Yeah, go ahead.
Alright, let's see if it works.
How good is Cal at kick some ass? Mixed success.
It's,
You kind of
Do I get
try
to
to
do
go.
anything with advanced? Oh, it wouldn't matter.
No,
If
it
I-
advances once you level up 5 times. So I think you're at 2 or 3
I
now.
don't
I
pass
thought you got to
anything
do more
on to
damage
someone
with an
else?
advance.
Oh, I'm sorry. That's correct. With a 13, you do get bonuses. I apologize for that. It's a 10 or higher, but since it's 13. Did you want to deal an extra damage? Did you want to take less damage, which doesn't matter because you one-shot him? Did you want to put him where you want him, which is on the ground, which is probably what I'm going to rule as?
I think, yeah, put him
Yeah,
where
so
I
that
want him.
Cal
And then for
can
next time
try
I'll
to.
remember.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So Cal, you try
Hold
to.
on. If Arthur got to put them where they wanted, does that mean they technically didn't bump into the machine where they got to steal?
Oh, they didn't.
or
He did
do
not
something
bump
to
into
the
the machine. It was just the closest one to him. He didn't touch it at all.
So does Arthur put him somewhere that he's not close to a machine that he can't
He's
touch
currently. So what's happening right now is he's currently pinned to the ground, so that Cal is able to do his move and have leverage. Is how we're ruling this. And going forward, I'm going to remember the bonus to kick some ass.
I was trying to save someone, but okay.
I'm pretty sure it goes by Wi-Fi.
no one's gonna die yet. I'm sure it's not a problem.
Fine.
Cal, you start to kind of pull at this guy's chest, but it doesn't quite work. You can't quite get a grip on it as much as you'd like. You start just pulling wires and coils and like screws out. You get a couple of them off. His chest piece is sort of hanging off a little bit, but he sort of props himself back up, and you can see the buzz saw under his still, for lack of a better term, human arm sort of comes up and catches you and starts to grind you a little bit. Please go ahead and take 2 damage.
Damn.
Of course he did.
And then we will move on to Ray. Ray, what would you like to do?
Oh man, no pressure. Jeez, I don't even know what to do.
I wouldn't worry about it. I'm sure you guys will be fun.
So
Metal?
I see that. Yeah, the metal like melted. Yeah, I think like this guy has a lot of like machinery on him, which
Yeah.
I'm sure is not something that as well against heat. Can I start blasting him?
Yeah, absolutely. If you want to, go ahead. You've got your big whammy. You've got a few different options.
Big whammy.
Yeah, let's do the big whammy because this guy's starting to
Eat them.
PO me. Big whammy, where are you? Where did it go? Oh, there you are. Submit. How did I do?
Something.
That's
Yeah.
7. That's not the worst you could roll, but it's not the best. So with that, and let me actually make sure because I want to double check that this is the right one. Yeah, okay. So with that, you do manage to kind of get some power on him. What does your big whammy look like? It's just a big kind of fireball, sort of you heat him up, right?
Yeah, so this one, instead of like my whole body probably, because I'm trying to still control it, I'm probably going to do a big like Kamehameha in the middle of my hands. And I'm going to shoot him like Goku.
Absolutely.
That's an anime thing.
I know what Goku is.
Just in case.
Just making sure.
The slander
Put a
is
picture in chat.
unreal. So,
Just in case.
the fireball kind of lands. You sort of shoot it out of your hands, Kamehameha style, as it impacts onto the leprechaun, and you see Arthur, as you're closest to him, watch the flesh sort of bubble and pockmark as the metal starts to warp away from his chest. He kind of is off balance as he's pushed back. He bumps into one of the arcade machines and then steadies himself and growls. As we move to as we move to Booker, and then Athena, you're on deck.
This dude's got a suit.
Booker kind of looks at this guy. How's the little metal object looking warped? Is it kind of like loosening up?
Yes, yeah, definitely. It's sort of like a quarter off to a third off of his chest, like completely ripped off.
Gotcha. Booker's going to basically open up his book, and he kind of reaches into the page, like gets like a good grab of the pages, kind of crumpling it, and pulls out sort of a shotgun in the shape of pages. Which is one of the items that he gets that he's kind of like fashioned into his book. Kind of keep it using it as like a carrier bag. And he will point it towards the whatchamacallit. Put it towards the guy's chest, a little metal object, kind of blasting it to see if it'll like shoot out.
Yeah, roll kick some ass, or whatever the relevant ability is.
Yeah, it should be kick some ass. Ready? That is a 4. Ah, pain.
Yeah, that's not good. Yeah. Your shot kind of goes wide as he brings his gun to bear and sort of basically shoots right at you as your shot goes wide. Go ahead and take the 2 damage from the molten gold starting to hit you. Burns developing on your body and chest from it as you quickly kind of get away. But go ahead and take that 2 damage. You are now unstable, though.
So would that be 1 damage? Yeah.
So, no. So this time it will be 2, because it ticks you over. And then every time forward, it's going to be -1 damage.
So I'm unstable until
Yes.
like I die. Gotcha.
Yeah, right now you are unstable until you either die or you get unstable healed. Even if you heal back to full, unless somebody specifically removes the unstable effect, you will still be unstable.
Gotcha.
And your unstable is sort of lingering burns that might impact some of your rolls later. That's my favorite part. All right, we move to.
And by the way, we can use luck too to, cancel.
Oh yeah, I'm sorry.
Right?
Did you want to use luck?
No.
You can use
I'm
luck to
fine
cancel
taking
something.
the extra point. Like I am
Just
a-okay.
as a reminder, just in case.
Because I got my little new improvement.
That's true. Yeah, we move to Athena. What would you like to do?
Okay. Does he still have? What is molten on him right now?
So his like gun arm is firing molten gold. As you kind of see him moving around and sort of aiming, you can see it looks like he's got a tank of his back, kind of on his back. It's kind of hard to see. It's like sort of on like. It's not a very large tank, but there is enough for him to fire some out of this gun. You're not sure how much molten gold is in that because that's a math calculation that would take some time, and I didn't go to school for that.
Okay, so Athena's gonna use her magic for the first time out in the field.
Okay.
I do have, and this is personally my first time rolling with this.
Yes.
Just want to make sure I'm going to do this correctly. So there's a couple things. One of the effects I took for my magic is Frost or Ice.
Correct.
Which can add 1 harm or restraining. Then for use magic, I have a move called Practitioner, and it says for any of 2 effects that I choose, I can add 1, I guess, to my use magic, and one of them is trap a specific person, minion, or monster. So, rolling magic, I would add a 1 to it once it rolls, or if I'm trying to trap him.
Yeah, I'm double checking that now to make sure. Let's see. Mark. Okay, so how that works is, and we can do it now, but you're going to lock it in. Basically, you note 2 effects on use magic. And then whenever you choose one of those effects, you get a +1 on that roll.
Yeah, I did choose 2. I choose the trap specific person, minion, or monster.
Okay.
And do one thing that is beyond human limitations. Those are the 2 I chose.
Got it. I see. Oh, so you're asking if the frost adds on to that. Is that my understanding?
So if I roll use magic, I'm going to add 1 to that.
Okay. Correct. Because you're trying to... Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, your battle magic or attack spells are different than use magic. Combat magic is different than use magic.
And then I tell it to add 1 here. I think. 12.
There you go.
Absolutely. So
I'm gonna freeze his ass in place.
Yeah, so you sort of using this ice magic. What does it look like? Go ahead and describe casting the spell.
You're just going to see her hands start to kind of crackle. Like you're going to see a little bit of ice kind of crawl over her hands. And they're going to start to glow a little bit blue. And then at him.
Yeah, absolutely. The ice sort of hits him, the leprechaun, and he kind of starts to literally ice over as you see the gun kind of power down shortly. It's kind of still heating a little bit. It's sort of melting the ice around it, but it's kind of fighting with it in order to stay powered as he is sort of mid-swing and is just completely frozen in place. He's a little statue now.
I got him, Arthur.
Nicely done.
Nice and well handled.
We move to Arthur. What would you like
Chess
to do?
piece, definitely chess piece. Yes?
Piece.
No?
Yes.
I may be a good sword, but I also make a great crowbar.
I'm to get the chess piece. And I'm gonna try to use Cal to get this thing out of this little dude's body.
Yeah, go ahead and roll kick some ass for me. Actually, don't roll that yet. Go ahead and roll
Oh.
act under pressure for
Roll
me.
it anyway.
Roll it
You can
anyway.
roll it anyway. It won't matter. But roll
using a
act-
weapon,
Stuff he's
man.
already rolled.
Let's go kick some ass. You know how much this will kick some ass?
I feel calm and ready to do some damage.
Oh yeah, I mean,
I feel
Arthur's
peace of
done it.
mind in fighting.
Arthur killed both of these. So
Why, he's the king.
Nice.
Arthur, what is your exact goal with? Are you just stabbing Cal in? Are you trying to pry this leprechaun's chest open? What is exactly your
I'm
plan? Here?
prying the chest piece out of the body.
Okay. Prying the chest piece out of the body, you kind of flip it off. Not literally with a middle finger. That's Cal's job. You sort of stab Cal into this ice sculpture, and basically with a little bit of leverage, push, and you pop his chest cavity clean off. And you can see the device kind of sitting in. It's attached to his heart. And you can see what his body was covering up was what looks like a massive sword slash. Your mind flashes back to the tournament, the Christmas Clash, where the leprechaun was trying to get the flag that you were defending in your gingerbread fortress. And in one swift move, you almost bisected him completely in half diagonally.
I remember, yeah, his life flashed before his eyes.
Your mind flashes back to that. Cal probably doesn't remember this at all for one reason or another. But you can see that sort of, although you remember him teleporting into the cage, into Jack Frost's cage, sort of as being removed from the field, and looking fine, clearly something has gone wrong because this wound looks aggressively infected, that he's chosen to sort of cover it up with this steampunk technology or whatever you want to call it. The statue is starting to shake and the ice around it is starting to melt as his chest is revealed. We move to Cal.
Finish it.
I hate to say this, and I don't want to sound ridiculous, but I don't know who this man is. I'll finish ripping
Sorry.
disconnecting whatever little thing was sucking souls out of machines.
Yeah, roll act under. Okay, if you're trying to find specifically that, go ahead and roll weird for me.
Absolutely, I'll roll weird.
Get
You
weird.
try to find me when I'm not rolling weird.
I guess it would have been the same for act under pressure, but you get the point.
Nice.
Ta-da!
So you start to pry into this leprechaun's chest, and your arms jutting out of the sword, which look really weird, almost cartoonish, are sort of rooting around inside, and you just decide to hell with it and grab this leprechaun's tiny green heart and remove it completely from his chest.
Kalima! Kalima! I've seen that one.
It's the I've seen that one for me. That's my favorite part of that. So the heart kind of is in the chest. You see the ice statue start to continue to melt as the leprechaun kind of staggers and falls back to the ground. He's not moving.
And?
The heart is no longer beating.
I'm looking at the heart and I'm like, I miss B.
Oh, that's
Would've
kind of
loved
sad.
this.
That's kind of sad.
Did you ever
actually.
pour one out for the homie?
Pour-
Please, the heart.
I just like poke a little hole in the top and just pour the blood out.
Greenish blood
One.
starts to spill out.
Just
of
like
the
all
heart.
of his flies. Pour one out for the homies.
Was
Very-
your old friend a collection of flies?
Yeah. Pretty much. There were some other things involved, but, you know, yeah, basically. Alright, how are these souls doing? Is there a button on this thing that I can press to undo soul containment?
Go ahead and roll weird for me.
Oh, you
Oh, yeah,
know
can I
I'm
roll
weird.
that as well.
Yeah, absolutely.
Double
You
weird.
can.
Double weird.
Get that weird.
Get it.
Actually, instead of wait, never mind. Yeah, I can just roll weird.
Yeah, roll that weird. Let's get weird.
Let's get weird. I'm
Not
not,
that
weird enough.
weird.
Booker, you're certain you know.
Wrong way.
Yeah, Booker, you're 100% certain you know how this device works. And you should definitely take it from Cal at the earliest opportunity. Cal, you do see
That
the
makes me
button
100%
says,
certain that he doesn't know what he's doing.
yes. You do see the button that says release. Not like it doesn't say release souls, but you think you can understand how to sort of deactivate the device and get it to work for the time being. But you take a moment to think about it. And as you're kind of looking at this in your hand, you think with a little bit of time, you could retrofit this to work on someone else.
Ew, quite
So-
interesting.
So, like, I put it into somebody's body and then they eat other people's souls to stay alive?
So no, specifically as far as you can tell, this device, as you kind of looked in your vision earlier, what you were seeing makes a little more sense. There's sort of a empathetic link between the souls trapped in the arcade machines and this device. So it only works for however many arcade machines are here and still have souls in them. But again, with just a little bit of work, you could attach this to somebody, and they might have that same feature that the leprechaun does of, for as far as you know, coming back to life at the cost of someone else's soul.
Release?
Absolutely. Yeah, speak yourself.
I'm a slut. I'm not evil.
Just enough. Just offering it out there. You press the button, and the machines all sort of start juddering and shaking as suddenly, in a flash of green light, there are about probably 30 people standing confused and kind of blinded as they sort of blink and readjust to whatever light is coming in here to the arcade. Everybody sort of milling about. What's going on? What happened?
Booker kind of like scratches his hair. Oh, you were right not to let me take that from you. That is not what I thought release was gonna do.
Mm-hmm. I pop back into a person.
Yeah, absolutely.
Exit!
I still have the
Hello.
gold that I got out of the machine.
Yes, you do.
Okay, I'm gonna go to Ray and hand it to her. I'm proud of the progress you're making, and just put it in her hand.
Oh, wow, that means a lot. Thank you.
Arthur's
Okay.
directing the people in the background while they're having their moment of
Okay.
exactly Cal and I are.
Okay, bye-bye. And there you go, out
Yeah,
the
Booker
door.
is
Okay,
just like-
bye-bye. Okay, alright.
Greeting
Bye-bye.
all of them. Oi, nice to meet you. Booker Melody, you've seen me. Booker Melody.
Okay,
hello,
bye-bye.
Nice to meet you.
Every
Out
like
that
10th
way to the
person-
right, bye-bye.
Every 10th person looks at you a little confused as if they recognize you before they're shoved out the door by Cal and Arthur.
And then bye-bye.
All right. The 5 of you are standing in a now emptied arcade. As you're sort of watching from the arcade, this line of people go out the door, you hear this sort of ding, 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 as presumably a count somewhere of people is going up that you have saved.
I don't
Did
know
you get
why.
the dun-dun-dun music?
I'm sorry, yes. Dun, 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 as soon as you kind of finish it. Sorry, write something down.
I don't know why. This feels personal somehow. Moving on?
It is.
Moving on.
Moving on. Moving
on.
on. Let's...
Be ready
The
for anything.
loudspeakers blare again.
I thought I broke these things.
That's one down. What a shame it happened so fast. I can't wait to see where my little rabbits will run next. Better hurry. And then you hear a loud noise. Sounds like you missed a few.
Who is this? What did we do
Sounds
to
a little
them?
I'm
familiar.
gonna look at Cal. I'm gonna look at Cal.
All right, okay. The possibility's there, but it's also like we meet a lot of people.
No. Remember the rabbit you all shot in the face?
You guys shot a rabbit in the face. Sure you're not a bunch of supervillains?
Do you remember when you created 10-piece special? We fought another
Oh,
rabbit.
I love
an ice
10-piece
rabbit you shot it in the face.
special. We shot a
You know
rabbit in
what?
the
I'm making want
face.
Dino Nuggies so bad.
You know what?
Okay, focus.
Post battle Dino
Focus.
Nuggies. Post battle
Focus.
Dino Nuggies. We can do two things.
Yes, but I need you
break
to
for
listen.
Dino Nuggies.
We'll break for Dino Nuggies, and we'll discuss.
I need the Stegosaurus, please.
Do we need to discuss, or do we need to just, figure out
You
what's
want to
going
know
on?
who it is, right?
Look,
You want
whoever
to
it
understand
is.
who it is?
Do I? I mean, I know someone's here that probably is. But
there's someone's here that don't like all of us, minus the new guy. I don't think they know him.
Yeah, wait till they meet him.
They have
I met bunnies,
they
not this
definitely have
bunny.
an axe to grind. It seems. That leprechaun. Remember when we built the fort? Our little fort had to protect the flag.
Yeah.
Yes.
Mm-hmm. That's that leprechaun.
And
Well,
I take
no
your
longer
word for
with
it.
us.
Yeah.
R.I.P.
I think we're gonna have to worry about that.
R.I.P. We hardly knew
And that
you.
might include your ex.
I certainly did.
Cal, can we bandage your wounds for a minute? You're looking a little. There's a
I would
couple
love
spots
that.
Like I got you kind of good.
I would
Alright,
love that.
wonderful.
Thank you so much.
Yes.
How
Who is
are Ray and Booker looking?
Yeah, Booker's looking kind of rough. Like, he's kind of hiding it maybe with some good acting, but every now and then he'll cough up a little bit of blood, and the blood doesn't look right, but it looks like blood. It just doesn't look right.
Oh, great.
Who smells corn
What can
syrup?
I do?
God.
What do I roll to heal?
Use magic is technically the only official way. Although I believe I've allowed act under pressure in the past.
Can Booker try to heal himself?
Yeah. I mean, if you want to use magic to try to heal yourself, go right ahead.
Absolutely. He also has an ability tied to it, so it's kind of something he can do, but it's also like, he doesn't try to mess with the book too much. All right. Ooh.
And that's why you don't mess with the book.
And that's why you don't.
And
mess with the book.
that's
Now,
why you
Oh
don't
my
mess with the book.
God.
Now I will. Okay, here's what I'll let you do. I'll give you an option. You can take Arthur's. You can gain one back, but you're not gonna gain an experience, and something negative is gonna happen. Or you can take the two, get the experience, and just suffer the consequences.
I will just take the one.
Okay, absolutely. So just something negative will happen.
Yeah, something negative will happen. He's learned not to take the two.
Yeah. Absolutely. I'm sure it's fine. I wouldn't worry about it. Yeah. No problem.
With his ability, he does get an extra healing point whenever he heals.
Oh, excellent. Then yeah, that's great.
Awesome. Out of unstable territory.
Yes, you still have the unstable marked, but you're
Gotcha.
good. Yeah, you have healed past.
No
that.
longer dying.
Correct. You are no longer dying. Yeah, absolutely. All right, and I will mark the negative down for the future because I know it's going to happen.
From the visual, I guess you see Booker sort of tear off a little bit of paper that regrows into the book, and it fashions into a little pen. He writes down, "I'd love to feel a little bit better." As you kind of see the pages start to crawl across his arm and sort of stitch together some cuts or some burns and then kind of pull off back into the book. He doesn't look completely well, but he definitely looks a little bit better than he did before.
Getting big Alan Wake vibes from this guy.
Hey, he's very Alan Wake-esque, yeah.
Yeah, I'm getting big Alan Wake vibes. So
That has nothing to do with me recently playing Alan Wake.
Alright, what do you all want to do now?
Trying to heal
Did
Cal,
you heal
too.
Cal?
Oh, I'm sorry. Did anyone try to heal Cal? I thought the act under pressure was for.
I thought Arthur was trying to heal Cal.
I was, but we played it as I was healing Booker
Sorry.
all of a sudden.
I thought, my bad. I
No, I
totally.
healed my own self, and then they're doing a separate heal.
That one's on me. Just roll again for Cal, Arthur.
Okay.
That's
Ooh,
why
nice.
he's the king.
Go ahead and take that one. No consequence.
Straight wins.
Go ahead and heal that one back, champ. It's on the house.
It's not on the house. It's on the king.
It's all good.
Thank you.
So, what now?
Getting
I
refreshed.
guess.
Everyone good?
No,
Yeah,
but
well.
let's go.
As good as it's gonna get for
Look,
now.
it's been a day.
And
I
it's
clean
going to
off
continue to be.
Cal. No more leprechaun juices.
Ew.
Gross.
Wasn't there like green stuff coming? I
Yeah,
don't
green
know.
blood.
Yeah.
There was some weird.
Look, it's
leprechaun.
not the first time that I've. You know what? We don't need to go into it.
Ever seen Alien? Oh.
Oh.
Cal slept with a leprechaun. He was after his Lucky Charms, if you catch my drift.
Judgy. So judgy.
God, I hope chat was paying
Right, to
attention.
get
Cal
down
doesn't
to the
discriminate,
Paul Goad.
okay?
Yeah.
I didn't say Cal did. I didn't say Cal
Equal
did.
opportunity.
I didn't say Cal did. I just said he was after his Lucky
You
Charms.
clearly do. That's all we're saying. This is more of a reflection of you than Cal.
I will not be slandered in my own game.
You're the one slandering.
Only
That's all
in
I'm
my
saying.
Discord server, all the group chats I'm in, and everybody else I know is allowed to slander me.
Booker kind of closes his book. All right, where we're going? I'd say fun time Ferris wheel sounds
Nope.
pretty fun to me.
No,
Nope.
weren't we on the way to
Auntie's
Little
farmhouse
Farmhouse?
that's literally the opposite way.
I mean, since we're trying to save as many people as we can.
Hey, you want to know that's a great way to do that? Cut the head off a snake, man.
Fair enough. Sometimes another head regrows and it becomes a whole thing, but
And then we deal with that when
Well,
it shows up. Let's not, we're not. Don't put that out there. There's
Not this game.
You are.
you know what? I used to believe in jinxes, so I get your drift. And he kind of starts moving towards Auntie's farmhouse.
Yeah, absolutely. So you are headed which way? To the Racing Rabbit roller coasters or the Little Sprouts Garden?
I think we said Little Sprouts Garden before.
Yeah, Little Sprouts
That was-
Garden.
Yeah.
That was the original plan, but I didn't want to put any words in your mouth.
That's love gardens.
Walking out of the arcade and starting to head down towards Little Sprouts Garden, you can see after probably about 5 minutes of walking instantly what the problem is here. And that is the sign pointing to Little Sprouts Garden is pointing at what looks like a whole wall of vegetation. Vines and trees of some kind and what looked like maybe corn stalks all growing out of the street and getting thicker and thicker as you approach where Little Sprouts Garden is supposed to be.
Please tell me we're not about to do Children of the Corn.
This is
Now-
feeling oddly familiar
Why
and
would I
not in a
do
good
anything-
way.
Why would I do anything like that? I'm capable of stealing several ideas for a game. He who walks behind the rose will certainly not be making an appearance today.
Oh, God.
She who walks behind the rose might be.
But what's the plan? Do you want to walk right in? The wall is kind of thick, and as far as you can tell, currently at least impenetrable through just walking. You're going to either have to hack your way through, or as I saw Steph suggest in our chat, or I'm sorry, as I saw Ray suggest in our chat, burn it, or some other way if you want to try to enchant your way through. You got a few options, or find a different way around.
What if these are similar to the last place and
Mm-hmm.
each thing is a person?
Mm-hmm.
Ray, can you sense again? Body
Baby
heat
corn, baby
signatures?
carrots.
Let me call upon the dude. Hey, let me see. Do I still have that active, like where I can still see
No,
souls?
you're gonna have to try to call him again.
Uh,
He's a very fickle, much like fire. He's a very fickle entity.
this dude. All right, I'm coming.
Just ringing him up again.
Go ahead and make that roll.
Ring, ring, ring. I'm thinking
God,
more
it's
as like
me
the Night
again.
Tales from Naruto, where she has to go deep in the dark Mayan palace.
That's basically what's
That's
happening.
pretty
Yeah.
sick, yeah.
It always zooms in on her climbing the steps of an Aztec temple.
She's just standing there looking into space for us.
Okay. Before we get to you talking to him, well, let me rephrase that. What is your intention in your mind when you go to talk to him? What do you want out of him? Sensing if these things are alive or not?
Um, we know that they are collecting souls, it seems. So we are trying to sense how many souls are there, where they're at, so we know not to like target these specific items, I'm guessing. Like
Okay.
don't burn that thing because it's got a person in it.
Absolutely. So you kind of reach down, you trying to reach for him, but he's not really answering the phone right now. Instead, you just kind of get a sense in the back of your head. Further in the garden, you are getting a sense of like heat emanating from it, but not necessarily from this outer portion of it.
Hmm. All right, well, Booker's gonna walk up and he's going to use his little fake lore ability because he's seen something like this before. And he's gonna
It's
try
a
and
Stephen King
see
novel.
if he's right about it.
Please fail. Please fail. I have such a good one if you fail. Go ahead and roll it.
Yeah, okay,
There's
gotta
luck
get
if
my
you
sharp.
fail.
I'm sure it's fine. Mixed success.
That's a mixed success.
So on a 10 plus, I can pick two. On a 7 to 9, I can pick one.
Yes, you get one
Uh,
fact.
okay, so you coincidentally exposed vulnerability to monster. You kept a useful prop and can make use of it now. You don't set yourself up to be attacked. It works for the reason you say it should. Uh, So he wants to like see if he's like seen any way to kind of get souls out of this situation. Is it a burn down the plants? Is it a start getting some water? Like what's his usual go-to?
Okay, that's kind of a little vague. I need you to be a little bit more
A
specific.
little bit more specific.
Yeah.
Gotcha. He wants to see if he can kind of if he knows how to track the heart of this place, like a
Okay.
vulnerability, essentially.
So you want to know the vulnerable. Okay, absolutely. Consult something here. That's right. You start to kind of reach through your book, or rather, reach in. Do you have a bag with you?
No, not really. He's like Booker's been
It's the
keeping
book,
everything
isn't
in
it?
his book. Yeah,
It's
Yeah.
a book of holding.
You start to kind of flip
it's a
through
book
your
of holding.
book.
Yeah.
It's a book of holding. You start to kind of flip through your book and are starting to look through this, and you come across a page that you remember from a previous adventure. You don't remember too much about it. Something about a college overtaken with plants. It's kind of hard to specify. But you remember a chemical formula that was pretty easy to make that you start to quickly sketch down into your book, and a small glass of it appears. You begin to pour it on the vines, and you watch as they sort of instantly recoil and open up into what looks like a dank jungle within.
Look at that. You say one insane college student infect himself with a virus that allows him to listen to plants, and you have an answer to your problems.
We don't have time to unpack that. I walk in.
Absolutely.
I think Arthur's gonna start slashing away like a jungle situation. Oh wait, but you're walking, so I can't slash. Never
I'm like,
mind.
what?
Walking in behind
You just
Cal.
grab me?
Swinging your
I didn't even
arm.
transform. You just grab me and just beat me against trees.
Someone's playing. I mean, Arthur just starts playing grab ass
Ow,
with Cal.
Arthur,
What
ow.
the hell?
Wait, no, you're back to human form. So you're just. I went to go slash, and I was like,
Yeah.
wait.
Wait
I
a
don't guess we're walking.
You're
Wait.
I
just
don't
like,
have
this
anything in
isn't,
my
this isn't working
hand.
as well as I. Oh right.
It's just my fist like beating at the
Yeah.
Arthur,
It's like I'm
Over
just
here,
so
buddy.
strong, everything
There you
feels
are.
lightless.
Do you want to cut it off? Cut the vines down as we go?
I'm very worried they're full of the souls of children.
Okay, then
Little
we don't cut
pause.
them down.
Let me just cape. And he's kind of like, he's poured a little tonic into the book, and now he just starts pouring the tonic out of the book across all the plants.
Yeah, it's working to clear a path ahead of you. As the 5 of you are kind of walking and looking behind, it doesn't look like it's doing a good job at keeping the plants dead. As they are
Dead?
quickly
I thought it was just
growing.
repelling them.
Well, repel, withdrawn. They're not like dying, but it's sort of like if you've ever seen. I'm trying to think of
Like
what's
a
good
Venus
example.
flytrap.
Yeah, like they're retracting and sort of being repelled away from it, but also a couple of it's splashing on the plants and they're dying. But it's mostly working as like a plant repellent.
Do you mind if I just try something real quick before we start dousing possible children in pesticides?
Sure. Go for
They live in Illinois. They probably already are doused with pesticides.
it.
Wow.
So,
One of those in Illinois. No, hopefully we don't have Illinois fans.
I've been to Illinois.
All the
Just
fans in
something
Illinois. Way to
Do we have
go.
any Illinois fans in the chat? Do we have any
Illinois?
Illinois fans? Now's the time.
Not
Now's the
anymore.
time.
Not anymore.
Not anymore.
Whatever.
So we've established Cal had an ex with the green thumb, and he seems to have learned some magic stuff from previous relationships.
Mhm.
Do I got a way of just making a garden path? Just get us through here with
Yeah,
some magic.
If you wanna go roll use magic, you absolutely can.
Just a little bit of magic. Little bit of magic.
A little bit of
Pinch
magic.
of
A little bit of
magic.
Monica.
Little bit of magic. Little bit of magic.
Hi.
Little bit of magic.
So you kind of open a path. You kind of rip a path open, and you can see
Rip,
right
rip, or
Sorry.
just
adjust. You sort of part the vines and plants that are sort of blocking the way, clogging everything up. As you can see a children's playground ahead, there's sort of a what looks like a metal slide, kind of wooden pirate ship sort of thing, swing set with chains and sort of a wooden base. And you can see that on the sort of like lounging on top of the on top of the pirate ship playground, she's sort of kind of leaning over the bow of it, is a face that you unfortunately recognize. The body, however, is completely different.
what?
This is clearly the face of your ex, and I want to make sure I get the name right, Ostara, the pagan goddess of springtime and the like. When you last saw her, she was dressed, I would say, maidenly in sort of a pure white, not wedding dress, but sort of a
She had a body that I was
girl's-
much more familiar with.
a body that you're much more familiar with, dressed in a white kind of gown, not necessarily a bonnet, but she kind of had flowers in her hair and the like. Currently, her body seems to be made up entirely of plant matter, sort of knitted together into a dress. You can see that there are various flowers of different variety jutting out, what look like tulips and daisies on one side. And you can see on the other side and sort of on the underside of one of her arms that she's petting is a Venus flytrap. On the other arm, you can see what appears to be a pitcher plant growing underneath. From her feet, sort of snaking down off the side of the pirate ship, are sundews. And you can see that she's just sort of looking up lazily at what is above, as this entire area is enclosed in these vines. There are several pods with what you can tell are children inside of them. Her eyes kind of roll down as you step through. Oh, hello, Cal. as she snaps her fingers and the vine snaps shut behind you. And that's where we'll end our session.
That sounds about right.
You turned your
Sounds
girlfriend
about
into
right,
poison
yeah.
ivy.
Boy.
What was that?
You turned your girlfriend into poison ivy.
Okay, I did nothing to her. Well, no,
So
I
you
did several
dated
things to
Poison
her,
Ivy.
but
That
she did
restraining
several
order
things to
pissed
me.
her
But that,
off.
I have nothing to do with this.
Well, I would like to take a moment before we sign off to thank all of our audience for joining us for our first official live stream. We're going to be here every Monday. It's 7
Thank you.
again. So if you enjoyed this, please come back next week so that you can see exactly how much of this adventure is entirely Cal's fault.
95% probably.
99.9%.
You should say
A lot.
that between campaigns, we're probably going to take a week off. But other than that, it'll pretty much be every Monday.
Yes, yeah, that's so. We're gonna be this. We're planning to have this run probably until either the second to the last or the last week of May. This is scheduled to be about a 3 to 4 week scenario, depending on how well things go. So we'll probably take a week off after that, and then we've got maybe something a little special planned after that. But we're in talks regarding what that's going to be in the future.
Yep.
But for now, thank you all for listening. Thank you all for watching. I'm very excited to get to the rest of this adventure. I hope the rest of the cast is just as well. Any parting thoughts from you all?
Be nice to your exes.
Thank you for watching.
What a lovely piece of advice to end on. Should we do an Animaniac style moral wheel of morality where it's just we pitch a moral for today's
Dude, that's up to
today's
you.
episode?
Yeah.
It feels like be kind to your exes is a very nice moral to end on, unless anyone has anything else.
Be nice to moral to your exes is a nice moral, I think.
Well, with that, I don't have anything else unless anyone else does.
No, great session.
No, we're good.
Yep.
Have a great
We'll see you
night,
guys
everybody.
next week.
Thank you for listening. We'll see you next week.
See you next
See ya.
week.
Night, everybody.
Bye-bye.